In the vast and mysterious depths of the ocean lives a remarkable creature known as Turritopsis dohrnii, commonly referred to as the immortal jellyfish. This jellyfish presents a fascinating study in the realm of marine biology, capturing the imagination of scientists and enthusiasts alike. What sets this jellyfish apart from its kindred species is its extraordinary ability to revert to its juvenile stage after reaching maturity, essentially allowing it to bypass the typical aging process that affects most living organisms. To understand the significance of the immortal jellyfish, it is essential to delve into its life cycle. Like other jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii begins its life as a fertilized egg, which develops into a larval stage known as a planula. This tiny creature floats freely in the ocean until it eventually settles on a surface and transforms into a polyp. From there, it undergoes a process of budding, producing clones of itself that grow into mature medusae, the jellyfish we often recognize. What makes Turritopsis dohrnii truly fascinating is its ability to revert back to the polyp stage when confronted with stressors, injury, or changes in its environment. This incredible transformation occurs through a process called transdifferentiation, whereby the jellyfish's cells can change from one type to another. For example, if stressed or threatened, adult jellyfish can revert back to their earlier polyp form, starting their life cycle anew. This process defies what we typically understand about biology, as no other known multicellular organism has demonstrated such regenerative capabilities. The implications of this ability are profound. In a world where aging and mortality are inherent aspects of life, Turritopsis dohrnii challenges our perceptions and compels us to rethink the boundaries of biological existence. While it cannot escape death from disease or predation, this jellyfish has evolved a unique mechanism that allows it to avoid death from natural aging, granting it a form of biological immortality. Scientists are fascinated by the potential insights this jellyfish might provide into the aging process, cellular regeneration, and even the mysteries surrounding life and death. Interestingly, because of its unique attributes, Turritopsis dohrnii presents a conundrum for researchers. Studying this jellyfish can offer clues not only about its own biology, but also about potential applications in human medicine. By understanding how it repairs and regenerates its cells, scientists could unlock secrets that apply to human health, particularly in terms of healing and aging. The insights gained from this jellyfish could inspire advancements in regenerative medicine, helping to pave the way for breakthroughs that may enhance the quality of life or combat age-related diseases. While the immortal jellyfish remains relatively small and unassuming in its appearance, with a translucent body adorned with delicate tendrils, its impact on scientific research is anything but ordinary. Found primarily in warm waters around the world, this jellyfish often drifts through the ocean, seemingly fragile, yet wielding a remarkable survival strategy. Oceans are vast and filled with life, but Turritopsis dohrnii stands out as a symbol of resilience in an ever-changing environment. Its existence serves as a reminder of the myriad ways life adapts and persists in the face of challenges. Moreover, the immortal jellyfish's survival technique encourages us to appreciate our interconnectedness with nature. Just as the jellyfish navigates its environment, adapting to thrive in fluctuating conditions, we too can learn from its ability to embrace change. In the fast-paced world we inhabit, embracing change is crucial for growth and renewal. We often find ourselves facing obstacles, and much like the immortal jellyfish, we can learn to navigate through these experiences, emerging with newfound strength. In summary, the Turritopsis dohrnii, or immortal jellyfish, captivates us with its remarkable ability to defy the aging process, challenging our understanding of life and biology. Its unique life cycle, coupled with the potential implications for scientific research, paints a picture of resilience and adaptation. As we ponder the mysteries of this fascinating creature, we may find inspiration to embrace transformations in our lives, recognizing the beauty in growth and change. The immortal jellyfish is more than just a biological wonder. It is a symbol of the endless possibilities inherent in life itself. In various parts of the world, deserts reveal some of their most enigmatic secrets through a phenomenon known as singing sand dunes. These remarkable natural formations not only capture the eye with their vast undulating shapes, but also mesmerize our ears with sounds that seem to be produced by the very sand itself. Imagine standing in a sun-soaked desert, surrounded by towering dunes, when suddenly you hear a deep, resonant hum echoing through the vastness. This uncanny auditory experience can be both fascinating and eerie, inviting curiosity about how such sounds arise from seemingly silent grains of sand. This phenomenon is most commonly observed in sandy deserts, where the fine grains of sand can interact with one another in unique ways. Singing sand dunes can be found in various locations around the globe, including the California desert, the Sahara, and even parts of Japan. Each location offers a unique blend of topography, climate, and sand composition that contributes to this mysterious sound. But what causes these dunes to sing? The answer lies in the physics of the sand grains and the movement between them. When sand grains are disturbed, whether by the wind or by the pressure of someone walking across the dune, they can vibrate. This vibration occurs when grains slide past one another, creating a phenomenon known as granular flow. Under certain conditions, these vibrations can produce audible frequencies. Some dunes emit low-frequency sounds that can resonate like a deep boom, while others may produce higher-pitched humming or whistling noises. Interestingly, not all sand is capable of producing these sounds. The size, shape, and moisture content of the grains are critical factors in determining whether a dune will sing. For example, grains that are uniform in size tend to work best for producing sounds. When these grains are finely polished and spherical, their ability to create and transmit vibrations increases. This gives rise to the potential for a more harmonious sound. If you're exploring a dune and it appears to be singing, it is likely that the sand has precisely the right characteristics to result in this captivating audio experience. Many people are drawn to these singing dunes, not just for the visual splendor, but for the sheer curiosity they evoke. Some adventurers set out on quests to find these sandy symphonies, eager to experience the interaction of sight and sound in one of nature's most picturesque settings. As they traverse the rolling hills of sand, they may find themselves entranced, listening for that elusive hum that seems to emanate from the very heart of the dune. Another fascinating aspect of this phenomenon is its historical significance. In some cultures, singing dunes are woven into folklore or spirituality. Legends of mystical sounds and ethereal qualities associated with the dunes often emerge from the regions where they exist. Local inhabitants may tell stories of how these sounds are messages from the earth or even the spirits of the desert. This cultural significance adds another layer to the experience, allowing visitors to connect with both the natural world and the human stories intertwined with it. For those who are lucky enough to experience singing sand dunes, the experience is often described as surreal. The initial sound may capture your attention, followed by an overwhelming sense of peace as you absorb the environment. The vast and seemingly empty stretches of sand, coupled with the resonating hum or boom, create a tranquil atmosphere unlike anything else. It is also worth noting that the singing sand dunes can vary in volume and intensity depending on the weather conditions. After a rainfall, for instance, the moisture content of the sand can alter the way the grains move, thus affecting the sounds produced. Warm, dry days tend to provide the best conditions for a good performance, as the sand becomes more easily disturbed and can vibrate freely. The experience of hearing the dunes sing is one that sticks with you long after leaving the desert. It invites contemplation about the natural world and our place within it. The wonders of nature constantly remind us of the beauty that surrounds us, often revealing itself in the most unexpected ways. As the sun sets in a desert, casting long shadows across the dunes, the symphony of sound may ebb and flow, a gentle reminder of the hidden wonders of our planet. Each note whispers stories of the Earth's history, the movement of sand over time, and the unique geological features that contribute to the extraordinary world we inhabit. Whether you are embarking on an adventurous journey or finding moments of quiet reflection, the experience of witnessing and hearing the singing sand dunes intertwines nature, culture, and sheer curiosity in a harmonious dance. This remarkable phenomenon ultimately reminds us of the mysteries of our planet, encouraging us to explore and embrace the world around us. The dunes stand as timeless sentinels of our planet's past, present, and future, awaiting the next listener to step upon their crests and revel in the symphony that is hidden in the sands. Venus, often referred to as Earth's twin due to its similar size and composition, holds several intriguing secrets, one of which is its unique relationship between day and year. While most planets in our solar system experience a day length that is shorter than their year, Venus is a fascinating exception. In fact, a single day on Venus takes longer than a complete orbit around the Sun. To understand this phenomenon, we need to look at both the rotation and revolution of Venus. A day on Venus, defined as the time it takes for the planet to complete one full spin on its axis, lasts about 243 Earth days. This very slow rotation is quite unusual when you consider that a year on Venus, which is the time it takes to make a full trip around the Sun, is only about 225 Earth days. This means that if you were standing on Venus, watching the sun rise and set, you would witness this dramatic display of solar movement over a much longer period than the time it takes for the planet to zip around our star. The sluggish rotation of Venus has a significant impact on its atmosphere as well. Venus rotates in the opposite direction to most planets in the solar system, a phenomenon known as retrograde rotation. This means that if you were on the surface of the planet, the sun would appear to rise in the west and set in the east. As a result, the dynamics of wind and weather on Venus are intensely affected by this slow spin. But why does Venus rotate so slowly? Scientists believe that this slow rotation is the result of complex gravitational interactions over millions of years. The planet's thick, corrosive atmosphere, combined with its high surface temperatures, creates conditions that differ dramatically from those on Earth. This dense atmosphere is filled with clouds of sulfuric acid and is primarily composed of carbon dioxide. With atmospheric pressure 92 times that of Earth, it would feel like being nearly a mile underwater here on our planet. The thick atmosphere also plays a role in temperature regulation and has a unique pattern of circulation. While the surface temperatures on Venus soar to scorching levels, reaching an average of 900 degrees Fahrenheit, the atmosphere is in constant motion. Even though it takes longer for Venus to spin around, The upper atmosphere experiences incredibly fast winds that can reach speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. Imagine observing a weather system in which the surface experiences extreme temperatures and a stillness that contrasts sharply with the violent winds soaring above. In addition to its slow rotation, Venus presents another unique feature, which is an extreme case of atmosphere-driven greenhouse effects. The intense heat caused by the thick layer of carbon dioxide traps heat effectively, making Venus the hottest planet in our solar system. No other planet, not even Mercury, which is closer to the Sun, reaches such scalding temperatures. While scientists have been studying Venus for centuries, the interplay of its rotation, revolution, and atmosphere continues to unlock mysteries. The exploration of Venus has captivated scientists and astronomers alike. Various missions, including NASA's Magellan spacecraft, launched in 1989, and the Soviet Union's Venera probes, have provided critical data. These investigations have revealed the planet's surface features, including vast plains and countless volcanoes. The terrain is mostly flat, dominated by extensive lava flows from ancient volcanic activity. The surface is dotted with vast mountain ranges and highland regions, each telling a story of the geological history that shapes the planet. Another intriguing aspect of Venus is its intriguing suffocation by clouds. The thick clouds that envelop Venus are not only responsible for the mesmerizing appearance of the planet, but also infuse its surface with noxious chemicals. The clouds are comprised of sulfuric acid droplets, creating a dazzling display reminiscent of a thick fog. This thick shroud makes it challenging to observe surface features directly, often requiring advanced radar imaging to penetrate the opaque exterior. This world of extremes raises questions about what conditions might exist on planets that seem inhospitable at first glance. Although the environment on Venus is harsh, it leads to curiosity about the potential for life in less favorable conditions elsewhere in the universe. Scientists ponder whether life in different forms and adaptations could thrive in environments too extreme for human-like existence. In summary, Venus stands out as a peculiar member of our solar system. The unique relationship between its rotation and revolution, combined with its distinct atmospheric conditions, creates one of the most extreme environments known to us. This planetary enigma continues to be a source of endless fascination and discovery, inviting us to explore the intricacies of worlds beyond our own. Each layer of understanding about Venus brings us closer to unlocking the secrets of the universe and its celestial inhabitants, inviting us to dream of new explorations yet to come. In the remote wilderness of Antarctica lies a curious natural wonder known as the Blood Falls. This intriguing phenomenon draws in the attention of scientists and explorers alike, captivating them with its striking crimson hues that starkly contrast the pristine white ice and snow surrounding. The Blood Falls emerges from the Taylor Glacier, a massive expanse of ice that serves as a backdrop for this remarkable feature. What exactly causes the vivid red color of the water that flows from these falls? The answer lies beneath the glacier itself, where a hidden reservoir of ancient salt water is trapped. This water, rich in iron, has been sealed off from the atmosphere for thousands of years. When the pressure of the glacier forces this water to the surface, it creates the appearance of a waterfall that seems to bleed from the ice. As this iron-rich water flows out of the glacier, it comes into contact with the oxygen present in the air. This interaction triggers a chemical reaction, resulting in the oxidation of iron, which creates the striking red color. The vivid hue of the falls can be likened to a painter's brushstroke, depicting nature's artistry in an ephemeral display. While it may seem hauntingly beautiful, the Blood Falls are a testament to the complexities of Earth's ecosystems and the extraordinary processes that govern our planet. Fascinatingly, the environment surrounding blood falls is not as barren as one might expect. Scientists have discovered microbial life thriving in the salty waters leaking from the glacier. These extremophiles, as they are known, are remarkable survivors that have adapted to the harsh conditions of high salinity and low temperatures. Such organisms provide vital clues about life's potential on other planets, making blood falls a significant location not only for Earth scientists, but also for astrobiologists. The blood falls have a history that extends back to the early 20th century, when they were first documented by a team of explorers led by Griffith Taylor in 1911. Since then, these falls have continued to intrigue and inspire the scientific community, prompting numerous studies aimed at understanding their formation and the unique ecosystem they harbor. The Taylor Glacier itself is an imposing sight, towering over the landscape with its rugged ice formations and crevasses. It stretches over 25 kilometers long, and as the glacier moves slowly over time, it reveals all kinds of stunning patterns and structures. The gradual process of melting and reforming creates a dynamic landscape that enhances the allure of its surroundings. As explorers approach the blood falls to witness this captivating scene, they are often struck by the silence that envelops it. The muted crunch of snow underfoot and the crisp Antarctic air create a serene atmosphere, while the sight of the red water flowing down the glacier evokes a sense of awe and wonder. The contrast of the vibrant red against the stark white ice captures a moment that feels almost otherworldly, as if one is standing on the edge of a painting where nature is both the artist and the canvas. Each opportunity to view the blood falls offers a unique experience, as changes in weather, light, and time of day can transform its appearance. Under the soft light of dawn or dusk, the red water can appear even more vibrant, while harsh sunlight can create glimmers and reflections that dance on its surface. As the textures of the surrounding ice shift and melt, they frame the falls in a constantly evolving gallery of nature's handiwork. For those who make the trek to observe this natural marvel, the experience is often life-changing. Standing before the blood falls fosters a connection with the planet, a reminder of the mysteries that lie within its icy depths, and the breathtaking beauty that can be found even in the most extreme environments. Adventurers take away not just photographs, but also a profound appreciation for the delicate balance of ecosystems and the stories they tell through their existence. In addition to the blood falls themselves, the entire region is rich with geological wonders. From otherworldly ice formations to sprawling glaciers, the Antarctic landscape is a continually shifting tapestry of beauty and intrigue. For scientists, it's a living laboratory, a place where they can study climate change, glacial dynamics, and the myriad ways in which life can adapt and thrive in seemingly inhospitable conditions. As research continues, blood falls and its surrounding areas offer a treasure trove of information about our planet's past. Every droplet of red water uncovers another fact about how ancient ecosystems functioned and evolved over eons. The interplay between iron-rich water and environmental factors gives researchers crucial insights that can inform not just our understanding of Earth, but also how we can better safeguard our fragile planet for future generations. The blood falls of Antarctica are more than just a captivating visual spectacle. They serve as a metaphor for resilience, adaptation, and the hidden wonders of our world. They remind us that beauty often lies in unexpected places, and that nature has a way of revealing its secrets to those willing to venture into the unknown. In this remote, ice-covered land, where few have tread. Blood Falls stands as a breathtaking testimony to the power of nature and the extraordinary narratives woven into the fabric of our planet's landscapes. Challenger Deep is a location of immense fascination within the Mariana Trench, designated as the deepest known point in the Earth's oceans. Situated in the western Pacific Ocean, this abyssal zone reaches staggering depths of approximately 36,000 feet, or over 10,900 meters. To put that into perspective, if Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth, were turned upside down and placed at the bottom of Challenger Deep, its summit would still be more than a mile underwater. The Mariana Trench itself is a crescent-shaped trench in the floor of the Pacific Ocean, stretching over 1,550 miles long and 43 miles wide. It is a prime example of an oceanic trench, created by the process of subduction, where one tectonic plate moves under another and sinks into the mantle. This process creates deep-seated geological features, resulting in what we now know as Challenger Deep. What makes Challenger Deep particularly intriguing is not just its depth, but the extreme environment that exists there. The pressures at this depth are over 1,000 times greater than what we experience at sea level. This intense pressure can be likened to having the weight of more than 1,000 suits of armor pressing down on a tiny spot. This extreme condition creates challenges for explorers and scientists seeking to understand this remote and mysterious environment. The exploration of Challenger Deep has garnered interest from adventurers, scientists, and filmmakers alike. The first voyage to reach this depth occurred in 1960 during the historic manned mission of the Bathyscaphe, Trieste, piloted by Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh. Their descent lasted nearly 5 hours, and they spent about 20 minutes at the bottom, witnessing a world completely unlike anything seen before. The journey was perilous, filled with tremendous risks, but it paved the way for future exploration. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron made a solo dive to Challenger Deep, utilizing a specially designed submersible named the Deepsea Challenger. Cameron's mission not only pushed the limits of human exploration, but also brought back valuable footage and samples, revealing fascinating insights about this dark, icy environment. The footage captured life forms unlike any known organisms, providing a glimpse into how life can thrive under such extreme conditions. Despite the challenges, a variety of unique and resilient organisms, such as amphipods and other deep-sea creatures, have been discovered in these extreme depths. These life forms have adapted in incredible ways to survive the high pressure and lack of sunlight. Some species are bioluminescent, emitting light to attract prey or communicate, while others possess unique adaptations to withstand crushing depths. The significance of Challenger Deep goes beyond biological discoveries. It offers a window into understanding Earth's geology and climate. Researchers study sediment samples from the trench, which can contain valuable information about the planet's history over millions of years. These samples help scientists create a clearer picture of past climate conditions and how changes in the Earth's atmosphere have occurred over time. The exploration of Challenger Deep raises questions about our planet's unexplored frontiers. Though vast areas of our ocean have been mapped, a significant portion remains unseen. Modern technology, including remotely operated vehicles and advanced sonar mapping, continues to shed light on these hidden depths. With every exploration, we uncover new geological formations, unique landscapes, and the possibility of undiscovered species. Challenger Deep stands as a testimony to the wonders of exploration. It embodies the spirit of curiosity and adventure, attracting scientists and explorers who are eager to appreciate Earth's mysteries. Beyond its depths lies an essential part of our planet's ecosystem, teeming with life, despite its extreme environment. This region serves as a reminder of the ocean's power and its role in regulating our climate. The deep ocean is crucial in absorbing carbon dioxide and maintaining the balance of our global ecosystems. By studying areas like Challenger Deep, we can better understand how the Earth's systems interact and how they respond to changes caused by natural events or human activities. In conclusion, Challenger Deep is not just a location, but a symbol of the ultimate frontier of exploration on our planet. It captivates the imagination with its depth and darkness, holding secrets that scientists are still unraveling today. The abyssal waters of the Mariana Trench remind us of the vastness of our oceans and the mysteries that lie beneath the surface, waiting for courageous adventurers and innovative researchers to unveil their enigmas. Each dive into this stunning abyss brings us one step closer to understanding the complexity of our planet and the life that thrives in its most extreme environments. As we continue to explore, we unlock the potential for discoveries that stretch beyond the depth of the ocean and into the future of our environmental stewardship. Deep beneath the icy expanse of Antarctica lies a hidden gem known as Lake Vostok. This extraordinary body of water is one of the largest subglacial lakes in the world, concealed under more than 2 miles of thick ice. The discovery of Lake Vostok has sparked curiosity among scientists and explorers alike, revealing secrets about our planet's past and the potential for life in extreme environments. Lake Vostok stretches for over 160 miles long and is about 30 miles wide, comparable in size to Lake Ontario in North America. Its immense volume is estimated to be around 5,400 cubic kilometers of freshwater, a staggering quantity that has been isolated from the outside world for millions of years. The lake is located directly beneath the Russian Vostok station, constructed in the 1950s for scientific research in one of the harshest climates on Earth. The isolation of Lake Vostok is a fascinating aspect of its formation. Researchers believe that it has been sealed off from the atmosphere for over 15 million years. This long period of seclusion makes it a unique repository of ancient biological and geological information. The pressure of the massive ice sheet above has kept the water beneath in a liquid state, despite temperatures that could freeze it solid if brought to the surface. This peculiar environment has become a subject of great interest for scientists studying extremophiles, organisms that thrive in conditions hostile to most forms of life. As scientists have studied samples from Lake Vostok, they discovered microorganisms that have adapted to this isolated habitat. These findings suggest that life can exist in extreme conditions, illuminating the possibilities for similar organisms on other celestial bodies, such as Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, which is also believed to harbor a hidden ocean beneath its icy crust. The lake is not just a window into Earth's distant past. It also plays a crucial role in our understanding of climate change and its effects on glacial movements. The interaction between the lake and the overlying ice can impact how glaciers flow and break apart, which is increasingly relevant with the changing climate. Researchers continue to study how these dynamics can inform our understanding of sea level rise and environmental changes on a global scale. Lake Vostok is surrounded by ice that can reach thicknesses of over 4,000 meters. The sheer weight of the ice creates enormous pressure, affecting the properties of the water below. Instead of freezing solid, the water remains liquid due to this pressure, highlighting the complex interplay between temperature, pressure, and the physical state of water. One of the most intriguing aspects of Lake Vostok is the possibility of exploring its depths. Upcoming research missions aim to unleash technology that can safely access the water without contaminating it. Scientists are developing clean drilling techniques to penetrate the ice cap, allowing them to retrieve water and sediment samples from the lake. This endeavor requires meticulous planning, as there is a heavy emphasis on preserving the pristine environment that has existed for millions of years. The prospect of uncovering new species or discovering novel biological processes in Lake Vostok excites not only scientists, but also those fascinated by the mysteries of life on Earth. With each exploration, our knowledge grows, revealing how life has adapted to some of the most extreme conditions imaginable. The data gathered from these expeditions could shed light on the resilience of life in other extreme environments, extending our understanding beyond our planet. Lake Vostok serves as a reminder of the wonders still hidden in the natural world. As our exploration of the universe continues, the lessons learned from this ancient lake can apply to potential habitats beyond Earth. The study of Lake Vostok intertwines paleoclimatology, biology, and geology, crafting a multidisciplinary approach that unites researchers across various scientific fields. In essence, Lake Vostok holds secrets that can contribute to our understanding of Earth's climate history, while also expanding our curiosity about life beyond our planet. This remarkable lake, pristine and hidden beneath layers of ice, paves the way for future generations to unravel its mysteries. Each drop of water may carry stories of ancient life and could potentially unveil new scientific breakthroughs, showing us that the world still has much more to offer in terms of exploration and knowledge. As research continues and technology advances, the discoveries awaiting beneath the ice of Lake Vostok remain tantalizingly close. This is an exciting frontier of scientific inquiry, a place where the past meets the present, and where answers to some of our most profound questions about life, survival, and our planet may soon be revealed. In the vast expanse of our universe, there are regions that challenge our understanding of cosmic structure and development. One of the most intriguing of these is known as the Boötes void, a colossal and strikingly empty section of space that stretches over an astonishing 330 million light-years. This immense void captivates astronomers and astrophysicists alike because it poses profound questions about the distribution of galaxies and the very nature of the cosmos. The Boötes void is located in the constellation of Boötes, which is Latin for the plowman. This region stands out like an indistinct patch in a tapestry of stars and galaxies. It contains significantly fewer galaxies than other areas of the universe. To illustrate, while a typical region of space might contain hundreds or even thousands of galaxies within a similar volume, the Boötes void holds only about 60 galaxies. This striking difference highlights just how unusual this cosmic space really is, creating a sense of emptiness on a cosmic scale. Discovered in 1981 by astronomer Robert Kirshner and his team, the void initially sparked intrigue due to its unusual size and sparsity. The implications of its existence are tremendous. They challenge the cosmological principle, which suggests that the universe is homogeneous and isotropic when viewed on large scales. The Boötes void appears to be an exception to this principle, forcing scientists to rethink and investigate the structures that can arise in the universe. One fascinating aspect of the Boötes void is its irregular shape. Unlike a perfect sphere, it is elongated and somewhat amorphous, which raises questions about how such shapes can develop in the universe. The region is about 250 million light-years across in some dimensions, making it one of the largest known voids in the universe. Void-like structures are not uncommon. Many exist Yet their size and sparsity set the Boötes void apart. The absence of galaxies in the Boötes void leads to endless speculation about the nature of the universe. Some theories suggest that voids could have formed as a result of gravitational interactions, where galaxies cluster together and leave empty spaces in between. This phenomenon might be similar to how bubbles form in a boiling liquid. Just as the bubbles of steam rise to the surface of water while leaving behind a clear space, galaxies may have gravitated toward each other while creating vast empty regions as they moved through the expanding universe. As we delve deeper into understanding the Boötes void, we uncover the intricacies of cosmic evolution. One idea is that we may be witnessing a remnant of the early universe, a time when matter began to coalesce into galaxies and stars. If so, what we are looking at is a snapshot of an era long past, as the cosmos has evolved over billions of years since then. Despite its emptiness, the Boötes void is not devoid of interest. Within its boundaries are a few notable galaxies, some of which host intriguing features. For instance, the galaxy known as Zwicky 2089 is situated within this vast void and has been the subject of research. Observations of these galaxies help astronomers glean more information about the history of structure formation in the universe, shedding light on how galaxies evolve over time. Interestingly, the Boötes void also challenges human perceptions of loneliness and isolation. It can evoke reflections on our place in the universe. If a region can exist with so little matter, what does that imply about our own planet and its bustling life compared to the emptiness surrounding it? It serves as a humbling reminder that our Earth, with its rich biodiversity and population, occupies a mere speck in an unfathomably vast cosmos. As technology advances, our ability to explore these realms improves. Telescopes with enhanced capabilities will allow us to study not just the Boötes void but other cosmic voids, providing fresh insights into the nature of dark matter and dark energy. These phenomena, which constitute a significant portion of the universe, remain poorly understood, making voids like Boötes essential to shaping our knowledge. The Boötes void stands as a powerful reminder of the mysteries of the universe. Its size and the sheer number of unexplored aspects invite scientists and enthusiasts alike to ponder the vast cosmos. As we gaze into the night sky, it is easy to take for granted the familiar stars that twinkle above us. Yet, regions like the Boötes void represent a cosmic puzzle waiting to be solved, urging us to continue our exploration of the wonders beyond our home planet. So as we look out into the infinite darkness of space, the Boötes void beckons us to ask questions, to seek answers, and to embrace the adventure of discovery that comes with exploring the universe. We may find that within its emptiness lies the potential for a deeper understanding of the collective story of galaxies, stars, and the very fabric of reality itself. Through this lens, the Boötes void becomes not merely a vast empty region, but a monument to the boundless possibilities that lie within the universe. The blue holes of the Bahamas are some of the most intriguing natural wonders on our planet. These deep underwater sinkholes, often resembling vast blue wells in the ocean, are not only breathtaking in their beauty, but they also host unique marine ecosystems that are unlike anywhere else on Earth. Imagine swimming in the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean and looking down into a deep azure hole of water that seems to have no end. The light shining down illuminates the deep blue with a captivating glow, contrasting against the vibrant coral reefs surrounding them. The clarity of the water allows you to see the intricate formations within these holes, drawing you into a world of mystery and wonder. Geologically speaking, blue holes are formed when limestone bedrock is eroded over thousands of years by water. Initially formed as caverns in dry land, these caverns can collapse due to natural processes and create these deep sinkholes we see today. The Bahamas is home to some of the largest and most well-known blue holes, with the most famous being Dean's Blue Hole on Long Island. This hole plunges more than 200 meters deep, making it the deepest blue hole in the world. As you explore these mesmerizing underwater landscapes, you will encounter a unique amalgamation of marine life. The ecosystems within blue holes can sustain an astounding variety of species, often including rare and endemic inhabitants. You might find colorful fish darting around coral formations, while larger marine creatures such as sharks and turtles glide gracefully through the water. The unique conditions of blue holes create habitats that are rich in biodiversity, supporting creatures that thrive in deep, isolated environments. In addition to their ecological significance, blue holes also have cultural and historical importance. Many of these formations were sacred to the indigenous Lucayan people, who believed they were gateways to the spirit world. Today, divers and scientists continue to study these marine wonders, uncovering secrets about climate change, water levels, and marine biodiversity. For adventure seekers, the allure of blue holes is undeniable. Divers from around the world visit the Bahamas to experience the thrill of exploring these mysterious depths. The feeling of weightlessness as you descend into the blue, surrounded by expansive walls of water, can be both thrilling and serene. Swimmers often describe the experience as stepping into another dimension, where time seems to stand still amidst the vibrant underwater panorama. The clarity of the water in these blue holes offers unparalleled visibility, allowing divers the chance to witness the intricacies of underwater life up close. As sunlight filters down, it creates a magical play of light and shadow, making every dive seem like an ethereal journey. Photographers often find the unique landscapes irresistible, capturing images that convey the astonishing beauty and mystery of these underwater environments. Furthermore, the combination of fresh and salt water creates a fascinating dynamic known as holocline. In certain blue holes, the conversation between these two types of water can produce stunning visual effects. As you move from light azure to darker shades that hint at what lies beneath. These changes are not only visually captivating, but also play a vital role in supporting diverse ecosystems. Exploring the blue holes of the Bahamas also presents an opportunity to learn about marine conservation. The fragility of these ecosystems highlights the importance of protecting our oceans. Many conservationists advocate for sustainable practices to ensure that such breathtaking natural wonders can be preserved for future generations to explore and admire. There are numerous ways to experience these magical blue holes. Some opt for scuba diving, while others prefer snorkeling to get a closer look at the marine life without the heavy gear. Each method offers its own unique perspective, and it is truly up to the adventurer to choose how they wish to witness this incredible underwater world. In essence, the blue holes of the Bahamas are not merely stunning geological formations. They signify a rich tapestry of life formed over millennia. They invite both thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts alike to explore their depths and uncover secrets that lie beneath the surface. Diving into a blue hole is not just about the experience. It is about immersing oneself in the beauty and complexity of our planet's oceans. So, whether you are an experienced diver seeking the thrill of the plunge, or someone who simply wishes to float on the surface, and gaze into the depths. The blue holes of the Bahamas promise an adventure filled with wonder and discovery. As you ponder the mysteries and allure of these magical sites, imagine diving into an underwater realm brimming with life, history, and the profound serenity that can only be found beneath the waves. Saturn, the sixth planet from the Sun, is renowned for its stunning rings and myriad moons. However, one of its most fascinating features lies at its North Pole, a colossal, hexagon-shaped storm that has intrigued scientists and astronomers alike. This incredible atmospheric phenomenon is not only visually striking, but also raises many questions about the dynamics of planetary weather systems. The hexagonal storm spans a magnificent distance of about 14,500 kilometers or 9,000 miles across. For context, this size is larger than two Earths placed side by side. What makes the shape of this storm particularly compelling is its perfect six-sided geometry, a characteristic that stands out against the swirling clouds and lightning strikes typical of Saturn's atmosphere. Discovered during the Voyager missions in the early 1980s and further studied by the Cassini spacecraft, this remarkable storm is characterized by its startling symmetry. Each side of the hexagon is roughly the same length, creating a geometric marvel that seems almost artificial in design. Scientists have observed that this formation has persisted for decades, possibly even centuries, without showing signs of dissipating. The hexagon is believed to be the result of a unique combination of atmospheric conditions. To understand how it maintains its shape, we must delve into the physics of fluid dynamics. Scientists suggest that the storm functions like a standing wave in a fluid. Saturn's rapid rotation and the extreme temperatures found in its atmosphere contribute to the formation of this unusual structure. Saturn's atmosphere is primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, and the extreme conditions can lead to powerful winds. These winds can reach speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour, creating an environment ripe for the formation of the hexagonal storm. The interaction of warm and cold air masses around the pole generates a vortex, with the rotating winds contributing to the hexagonal shape. Interestingly, the internal structure of the storm is as captivating as its external appearance. While the hexagon itself is a clear delineation, the storm is also surrounded by a series of more chaotic weather patterns. The bright white clouds within the hexagon contrast sharply with those around it. This can give the impression of a dynamic landscape within a static frame, as inflows and outflows of gases create layers of turbulent activity. In addition to its breathtaking appearance, the hexagonal storm is home to some of the most fascinating atmospheric phenomena. For instance, researchers have observed massive lightning storms within its boundary. The frequency and intensity of these lightning strikes suggest that the storm is a site of significant energy conversion occurring in Saturn's atmosphere. What is perhaps even more intriguing is the seasonal aspect of the hexagon. Saturn experiences long seasons due to its axial tilt, which is similar to Earth's. As the seasons change, variations in sunlight impact the storm's behavior and appearance. During certain periods, warmer temperatures can result in a more pronounced appearance of the hexagon, while colder periods may allow other atmospheric features to emerge prominently. Notably, recent observations from Cassini have revealed that the hexagonal storm changes color throughout the Saturnian year. This phenomenon is likely related to the changing atmospheric chemistry as the amount of sunlight varies with the seasons. The hexagon can shift from a deep blue during winter to a golden hue in summer, offering a spectacular visual treat. Scientists continue to study the hexagonal storm to uncover the secrets of Saturn's atmosphere and the forces shaping it. By analyzing the data collected from various spacecraft and telescopes, researchers aim to understand not just this one storm, but the broader implications for understanding planetary weather systems, both in our solar system and beyond. The hexagonal storm at Saturn's North Pole serves as a captivating reminder of the wonders of our universe. As we explore further, we can appreciate not only the beauty of these celestial phenomena, but also the complex laws of nature that govern them. Understanding such features deepens our appreciation of the complexities of planetary atmospheres and inspires us to look even closer into the cosmos, where more mysteries await discovery. So next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember that the celestial sphere contains not only dazzling stars, but also astounding phenomena like Saturn's hexagonal storm, a true marvel of planetary science that continues to astound and inspire those who seek to unlock the mysteries of our universe. The Bootlace worm is one of the most fascinating creatures you will encounter in the vast underwater world. This remarkable marine organism, known scientifically as Linus longissimus, has garnered attention for its extraordinary length, which can reach an impressive 180 feet. To put that into perspective, this astounding measurement makes the Bootlace worm longer than a blue whale, the largest animal to ever inhabit the Earth. When you picture a worm, you might imagine a small, slimy creature wriggling in the soil, or a fishing bait on a hook. However, the Bootlace worm completely defies these expectations. Instead of being short and stout, this worm stretches out in an elongated ribbon-like form that undulates gracefully through the water. As it moves, it can twist and coil, creating beautiful and mesmerizing patterns that are a natural spectacle to observe. The Bootlace worm is predominantly found in the northern waters of the Atlantic Ocean, nestled among the rocks and crevices of coastal environments. It spends much of its life in the intertidal zone, where it can thrive in exposed areas, taking advantage of both tidal pools and rocky substrates. The environment it inhabits is rich in biodiversity, allowing it to flourish among various species of marine life. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Bootlace worm is its unique anatomy and biology. Much like other annelid worms, it possesses a segmented body. However, the sheer number of segments contributes to its incredible length. Each segment can easily be just a fraction of an inch, which when combined can lead to an extraordinary overall measurement. This segmented structure is not just for length. It also plays a significant role in how the worm moves and adapts in its habitat. This species has developed some truly unique adaptations over time. For instance, it has an extraordinary ability to regenerate its body if it becomes damaged. If a part of the worm is severed, it can regrow that section, making the Bootlace worm a remarkable example of resilience in the animal kingdom. This capability is not only fascinating, but also serves a practical purpose, allowing the worm to survive various threats in its underwater environment. When discussing the diet of the Bootlace worm, it's impressive how it consumes its food. Diet typically consists of small marine organisms, such as tiny crustaceans and organic debris found in its surroundings. Though it may not seem imposing, this worm possesses a specialized feeding mechanism. Its body produces enzymes that help break down its food, allowing it to effectively gain the nutrients necessary for its survival. This process is a marvel of nature, showcasing how even the most unassuming creatures have intricate systems in place. Despite its length, the Bootlace worm is fairly elusive. This elusive nature is partly due to its habitat, nestled among rocks where it can easily hide from predators. While not all marine animals will encounter the Bootlace worm, those who do may often overlook it because of its color, which can range from a bright, vivid orange to a more subdued brown or beige. This can make it blend in seamlessly with its rocky environment, allowing it to evade potential threats. While there is still much to learn about the bootlace worm, ongoing research continues to uncover the wonders of this ocean dweller. Scientists are particularly fascinated by its complex behaviors and how it interacts with other species in its ecosystem. For example, the bootlace worm has been observed playing a significant role in the nutrient cycle, contributing to the overall health of the marine environment through its feeding habits and interactions with other organisms. As we explore the wonders of marine life, the bootlace worm stands out as a testament to the incredible diversity that exists beneath the surface of our oceans. This elongated creature, often overlooked, is not just remarkable for its length, but also for its resilience and adaptability in a challenging environment. It serves as a reminder of the vastness of life that resides in our oceans and the mysteries that still await discovery. In conclusion, the bootlace worm captures our imagination with its impressive length and intriguing biology. It challenges our perceptions of what a worm can be and reveals the extraordinary adaptations that life on Earth has developed. Through learning about such unique creatures, we deepen our appreciation for the marine world and the myriad forms of life that inhabit it, inspiring curiosity and wonder about the natural world around us. Eternal Flame Falls is an extraordinary natural phenomenon located in Chestnut Ridge Park, New York. This enchanting waterfall appears to burn with a mesmerizing flame, creating a unique and captivating experience for visitors. As the water cascades down the rocks, a small natural gas-fueled flame flickers at the base, creating an awe-inspiring contrast between the flowing water and the vibrant orange-yellow glow of the fire. The waterfall itself is about 30 feet tall, and the flame dances in a small grotto behind the falls. This rare occurrence is due to a natural gas spring that seeps through the rocks, igniting to create a flame that remains visible even as the water pours down around it. The combination of water and fire in such close proximity is striking, making this a rare sight that attracts adventurous explorers and nature enthusiasts alike. To reach Eternal Flame Falls, visitors often embark on an easy and scenic hike through the lush forest of Chestnut Ridge Park. The trails are well marked, winding through vibrant greenery, tall trees, and occasional glimpses of wildlife. The sounds of nature fill the air as birds sing and leaves rustle in the gentle breeze, enhancing the overall experience as one approaches the falls. After about a mile along the winding path, visitors can hear the distant roar of the waterfall and feel their excitement building. As you approach, the sound transforms into a soothing melody, harmonizing with the ambience of the surroundings. And then, the moment comes when the trees part, revealing the sight of Eternal Flame Falls, a breathtaking cascade that invites admiration and wonder. Standing at the base of the falls, the sensation of cool mist brushes against the skin, refreshing and invigorating. The water crashes down in a shimmering torrent, creating a beautiful display that reflects the sunlight in tiny rainbows. Yet, the most captivating aspect is undoubtedly the flame. As it flickers, it gives off a warm, inviting glow that contrasts sharply with the coolness of the water. It embodies a sense of harmony, captivating everyone who witnesses it. Photography enthusiasts flock to this location, hoping to capture the surreal image of fire and water intertwined. The visual juxtaposition is stunning, and various angles provide a breathtaking array of photographs. Golden flames peeking through the water, surrounded by verdant moss and rocky cliffs, create an unforgettable visual experience. The best time to visit Eternal Flame Falls is during cooler months when the flame is more visible. In winter, The falls may freeze partially, creating a sparkling, icy frame around the flame. The contrast between the bright, flickering fire and the icy blues and whites of the waterfall creates a magical winter wonderland that adds an extra layer of enchantment to the view. Throughout the changing seasons, the location offers something unique. In the spring, wildflowers bloom around the paths leading to the falls. During summer, the full richness of the greenery comes to life, providing a vibrant backdrop for the waterfall. Autumn transforms the landscape into vivid hues of red, orange, and yellow, making the surrounding environment dynamic and beautiful. Eternal Flame Falls is not just an extraordinary sight. It also symbolizes nature's beauty and the power of Earth's natural elements. Many visitors feel a deep sense of peace while they observe this fascinating interplay of water and fire. It serves as a reminder of the wonders that exist in the world, often hidden in ordinary places, waiting to be discovered. Spending some time near this serene spot allows you to tune into the rhythm of nature, listen to the sounds of soothing water, and observe the dance of the flame. Many have spent leisurely afternoons sitting nearby, contemplating the intricacies of life, or simply soaking in the stunning view. It gives the perfect opportunity for reflection and connection with the natural world. When leaving, most visitors carry a piece of this extraordinary experience with them. The image of a waterfall, flowing freely, caressing a delicate flame, creates a lasting memory that evokes a sense of wonder. In moments of quiet, remembering the flicker of that eternal flame, many find it embodies a feeling of hope that continues to spark curiosity about our planet's hidden treasures. Eternal Flame Falls serves as a magnificent embodiment of the miraculousness of nature. It stands not only as a natural wonder, but also as a source of inspiration to explore and appreciate our world. So, the next time you find yourself seeking a unique adventure, consider a visit to this magical waterfall. It promises an experience filled with beauty, intrigue, and the serene reminder of nature's extraordinary capability to intertwine elements in breathtaking harmony. In Puerto Rico, there exists a stunning natural phenomenon known as the bioluminescent bays. These extraordinary places have become a source of fascination for visitors and locals alike. Imagine visiting a tropical paradise where the waters illuminate at night, creating a magical ambience that feels almost otherworldly. This enchanting spectacle is a result of tiny, microscopic organisms that thrive in these unique marine environments. The most famous of these glowing bays is Mosquito Bay, located on the island of Vix. This bay has been recognized as one of the brightest bioluminescent sites in the world. When night falls and darkness envelops the landscape, the waters of Mosquito Bay come alive. With each stir of the water, whether from a gentle breeze or a passing boat, millions of tiny organisms called dinoflagellates emit light, creating a stunning visual display that resembles a starry sky reflected on the water's surface. So, what exactly are these organisms? Dinoflagellates are single-celled creatures that possess the ability to produce light through a chemical reaction. This phenomenon is known as bioluminescence, an adaptation that serves various purposes in the natural world, including predator deterrence and attracting mates. In Puerto Rico's bioluminescent bays, the presence of high concentrations of these dinoflagellates leads to spectacular glowing water. These enchanting bays are not only a visual treat, but also provide vital ecosystems for diverse marine life. The nutrient-rich waters support a variety of species, including fish, crabs, and mollusks. Each of these creatures plays a role in the delicate balance of the ecosystem, and they thrive amidst the glowing backdrop of the bioluminescent beauty. Exploring these bays is an experience unlike any other. As you kayak or paddleboard through the shimmering waters, the glow surrounds you, leaving trails of light in your wake. The sight can be so captivating that it draws you into a state of wonder and tranquility. Many people find themselves entranced, enjoying the serene connections between nature and the magical spectacle unfolding before their eyes. La Parguera, another bioluminescent bay on the southwestern coast of Puerto Rico, also boasts a mesmerizing experience. It may not be as bright as Mosquito Bay, but La Parguera provides a unique opportunity to explore a mangrove ecosystem. The picturesque setting, with its lush greenery and the sound of gentle waves, makes it a perfect destination for a nighttime adventure. The interaction with nature here is easily felt as the waters glow beneath the light of the moon, creating a peaceful, reflective atmosphere. For those who love to immerse themselves in nature, visiting these bioluminescent bays offers more than just a visual spectacle. It allows for a deeper appreciation of the marine environment and an understanding of the delicate interactions within it. This experience often evokes a sense of calmness and connection to the earth, as the soft light glimmers in harmony with the sounds of the night. People often wonder about the best time to witness this unique occurrence. The bioluminescence is most prominent during warmer months when the dinoflagellates are most active. Clear, dark nights away from city lights enhance the experience, allowing for an unobstructed view of the brilliance that unfolds on the water's surface. The allure of the bioluminescent bays extends beyond just the visual beauty they provide. They serve as reminders of nature's wonders and the importance of preserving such delicate ecosystems. As tourism to these areas continues to grow, efforts are being made to protect and maintain the health of these unique environments. By being mindful of our interactions and embracing responsible tourism, we can help ensure that future generations will also be able to experience the magic of the glowing waters. In conclusion, the bioluminescent bays of Puerto Rico offer an enchanting glimpse into a natural world filled with wonder. The mesmerizing glow of the waters, caused by tiny microscopic organisms, creates a setting that transports visitors into a realm of tranquility and beauty. Whether you find yourself paddling in the turquoise waters of Mosquito Bay or exploring the serene mangroves of La Parguera, the experience is nothing short of magic. The captivating interplay of light and water invites you to reflect on nature's wonders, making these bays a true treasure of the island. As night falls and the glow takes over, you'll find yourself embraced by a moment of peace, surrounded by the beauty of the natural world. In the heart of Venezuela, nestled within the lush, vibrant landscapes of the Catatumbo region, there exists a remarkable natural phenomenon known as the everlasting lightning. This extraordinary spectacle creates a dance of lightning that lights up the night sky, a sight that draws the awe of both locals and visitors alike. The Catatumbo River flows into Lake Maracaibo, the largest lake in Latin America, and it is here, where warm and moist air from the lake collides with cold winds from the Andes Mountains, that lightning is born. What makes this phenomenon so exceptional is its incredible frequency. For approximately 160 nights of the year, from dusk to dawn, the storm can unleash thousands of bolts of lightning, a staggering average of around 280 lightning strikes per hour. Imagine standing outside, watching the sky flicker and glow with flash after flash of electric brilliance, illuminating the darkened landscape for miles around. The locals refer to this natural display as Relámpago del Catatumbo, which translates to lightning of Catatumbo. This phenomenon has existed for centuries, and it has been part of the cultural identity of the region. In indigenous mythology, the lightning was often explained through stories and legends, symbolizing the power and majesty of nature itself. The light created by these storms often creates a mystical atmosphere, inspiring countless tales and folklore in nearby communities. The region surrounding Catatumbo is unique, not just for its lightning, but also for its biodiversity. The lush vegetation, teeming with life, contributes to the humidity that fosters these storm systems. It's a vibrant ecosystem, and among the flora and fauna, there are countless species of birds, insects, and plants, all cohabiting in this humid sanctuary. Imagine walking through the dense greenery, where every turn reveals new bursts of color and sound, where the air is rich with the scent of rain-soaked earth and blooming flowers. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, the anticipation builds. The clouds gather, dark and heavy, pregnant with moisture. The excitement in the air seems almost tangible as the first flashes illuminate the landscape, followed by a rolling rumble of thunder, echoing through the valleys. This is not just a storm, it's a living spectacle, showcasing the power of nature's forces. Interestingly, the Catatumbo lightning is ranked as one of the most consistent lightning phenomena in the world. Scientists study these storms to understand their formation and behavior. The storms are so regular that they can be predicted, and they often behave in ways that challenge our understanding of meteorology. The complexity of these signals, combined with the geological features present in the region, creates a magnificent display that captivates the imagination. For those who find themselves in the vicinity, witnessing this phenomenon can feel like being in the presence of something divine. Picture yourself seated on the banks of Lake Maracaibo, the warm breeze tousling your hair as you watch the sky pulsate with energy. The horizon stretches out in front of you, and each flash of lightning transforms the dark into a vibrant tapestry, revealing outlines of trees, distant hills, and the shimmering water. This electrical ballet is not just about the light. It's about the stories it weaves. Fishermen and locals have learned to respect and appreciate the lightning. It impacts their daily lives, and they often use it as a guide, with its presence marking a reliable time for tasks and routines. The storms can serve as a natural clock, a way of syncopating life with the rhythms of nature. As the hours pass and the storm rages on, the air becomes charged, thick with an electric energy that feels exhilarating. The sound of thunder rolls like the beat of a distant drum, coordinating with the light in a rhythmic harmony. Each flash is unique, some striking close enough to feel the rumble across your chest, while others sparkle in the distance, creating a starlit dance across the expanse of the sky. The everlasting lightning of Catatumbo is a phenomenon that transcends mere weather. It is an artistic expression, a symbol of nature's power and beauty. It invites contemplation and admiration, reminding us of the forces larger than ourselves. The sight is breathtaking, a testament to the dynamic relationship between the earth, atmosphere, and the elements. As the night deepens and the storms continue to illuminate the sky, you realize that you are witnessing something special. It's a connection to the pulse of the earth, a reminder that this planet is alive, intricate, and full of wonder. Every bolt of lightning writes its own story across the sky, a story of chaos and beauty, power and fragility, all playing out simultaneously in the great theater of nature. So, as you immerse yourself in the light and sound of this captivating experience, know that you are part of an age-old narrative, one that links the present with the past and weaves together the threads of culture, myth, and the breathtaking spectacle that is the everlasting lightning of Catatumbo. This dance of light and energy is more than a natural wonder. It is an emblem of life itself, forever illuminating the night. Rogue waves, sometimes referred to as oceanic giants, are fascinating phenomena that capture the imagination and stir a sense of mystery among those who venture onto the open seas. Unlike the predictable waves that lull sailors into a state of comfort, rogue waves rise unexpectedly and dramatically, surpassing the height of surrounding waves by 2 or even 3 times. Picture a scene where the water is calm, with gentle waves rolling rhythmically. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a colossal wall of water towers above the surface, creating both awe and trepidation. These oceanic giants are often called extreme waves because they can reach heights of over 80 feet. That's taller than a 5-story building. The sheer scale of these waves is breathtaking. To put this into perspective, imagine standing at the base of a skyscraper, feeling the ground tremble beneath your feet as this immense force of nature approaches. As sailors with decades of experience might tell you, encountering a rogue wave is like being thrust into a real-life action movie, one where nature reveals its raw power. One of the intriguing aspects of rogue waves is their sudden appearance. They can develop in deep waters, far from shore, and often without any warning. Unlike typical waves, which are caused by winds and storms, rogue waves can form due to a combination of factors. These include ocean currents, wind patterns, and even the interaction of multiple waves converging in a phenomenon known as wave interference. This creates a unique environment where the energy from smaller waves combines together, forming that towering wall of water. There have been numerous documented instances of rogue waves wreaking havoc on ships. In 2024, for instance, the cruise ship, Miss Explorer, sank after being hit by a rogue wave. This incident serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of the ocean and the sometimes hidden dangers that lurk beneath its surface. Many sailors learn to respect these unpredictable forces, as even the most advanced technology cannot always predict when a rogue wave might strike. Scientists have begun to study rogue waves more closely, attempting to unravel their mysteries. Research has taken place across the globe, utilizing buoys, satellite data, and simulations to understand better how these waves form and behave. Some scientists theorize that climate change and warmer oceans might influence the frequency and intensity of these waves, compelling researchers to monitor marine environments more closely. Their investigations showcase the blend of marine science and atmospheric physics, revealing how interconnected these elements can be. The stories surrounding rogue waves are almost mythological. Sailors have anecdotal tales of encountering waves that appeared as if they were summoned by a great force, rising up from the depths and crashing with seemingly no regard for the vessels that flounder beneath them. These stories evoke a sense of respect and caution for the mighty ocean, which is simultaneously a source of livelihoods for many and a realm of unpredictability. Some of the most notorious regions for rogue waves are the coastal waters of Norway and the South African coastline. The famous Cape of Good Hope, for example, is known for its tumultuous waters. Here, the ocean's currents and winds converge, creating a perfect storm for the formation of rogue waves. Sailors navigating these waters must remain vigilant, for the ocean may seem serene one moment and then transform into a wild, ferocious entity the next. Visually, rogue waves have inspired countless artists and filmmakers. The majestic yet terrifying imagery of a massive wave rolling toward a ship often serves as a metaphor for life's unforeseen challenges. Some documentaries and movies depict these ocean giants, capturing the stunning splendor and raw energy of these extraordinary events. The dynamic nature of the sea translates perfectly into powerful storytelling, where the ocean becomes a character of its own, reflecting both beauty and danger. However, it's important to note that rogue waves, while dangerous, also serve a purpose in the grand scheme of marine ecology. They play a role in the mixing of ocean waters, which can help circulate nutrients and support marine life. This process can be likened to stirring a pot of soup, ensuring that all elements are blended together for a healthy dish. The ocean has its own rhythm and balance, and rogue waves contribute to that complex system. In conclusion, rogue waves are not merely the stuff of legends. They are real, awe-inspiring phenomena that remind us of the ocean's power. Their sudden appearance and immense size challenge our understanding of the marine world. To many, they symbolize the unpredictable nature of life itself, an exhilarating yet sobering reminder of the forces at play in our environment. As we continue to explore and study the mysteries of the sea, rogue waves will undoubtedly remain a captivating subject, stirring our curiosity and sparking a sense of wonder about the vast, unpredictable ocean that covers much of our planet. Nestled in the picturesque countryside of England lies the charming town of Leek, known for its stunning landscapes, historic architecture, and a fascinating natural phenomenon that captures the imagination of locals and visitors alike. This phenomenon is none other than the double sunset, a captivating spectacle that occurs on specific days each year. Imagine standing atop a gentle hill, the soft breeze brushing against your skin as the vibrant hues of dusk begin to paint the sky. For a brief moment, time seems to stand still, and the beauty of the world comes alive in front of you. As the sun begins its descent towards the horizon, it casts an enchanting glow over the entire landscape, illuminating the rolling hills and quaint stone cottages dotted about the area. The colors transition seamlessly from warm golds and oranges to softer pinks and purples, creating a breathtaking canvas that invites you to pause and appreciate the unfolding beauty. What makes this event so extraordinary is the way the topography of the land plays a crucial role in this natural display. Leek is flanked by a series of hills that create a unique vantage point, allowing for an optical illusion that many have come to adore. On certain evenings, when the conditions are just right, the sun appears to dip below the horizon, only to rise again moments later, creating an illusion of two sunsets in a single evening. This unexpected twist of nature is a delightful surprise that leaves onlookers in awe. Timing is essential for this magical experience. The enchanting double sunset happens during the season when the sun is lowered on the horizon, commonly toward the late summer or early autumn months. The exact days can vary each year based on geographical and astronomical factors, but the anticipation builds as locals and visitors keep an eye on the calendar, ready to ascend to the hills for their very own spectacle. As the sun begins its first descent, the air fills with warmth, a golden glow enveloping everything in its path. There's a sense of connection among the viewers, a shared experience that transcends ordinary moments to create lasting memories. Friends, families, and strangers gather together, exchanging smiles and stories as they await the breathtaking display. It becomes a rite of passage for many, a tradition that unites the community and fosters a deep appreciation for nature's beauty. Once the sun seemingly sinks below the horizon, the sky starts to change once again. The clouds reflect extraordinary shades of color, creating a masterpiece that seems almost otherworldly. It is then, amidst the hushed excitement, that the illusion of the second sunset begins. As the terrain plays tricks on the eye, the sun reappears as if it has returned from its brief retreat. It's a fleeting moment that captures the wonders of light, shadow, and perception. This double sunset is not only an optical illusion, but also a reminder of the intricate relationship between nature and our senses. It invites observers to engage with the world around them, challenging their understanding of what they see and how they perceive it. The event is a spectacular reminder of the magic that lies in everyday moments, encouraging a sense of wonder that we often forget in our busy lives. Photographers flock to Leek during this time, eager to capture the stunning interplay of light and color. Each click of the shutter seeks to immortalize fleeting beauty, creating images that evoke feelings of tranquility and awe. The magical experience resonates both in photographs and in the hearts of those who witness it. Every sunset tells a story, and the double sunset of Leek holds a narrative that inspires creativity, connection, and the appreciation of life's simple pleasures. Venture beyond the ordinary and indulge in this singular experience that nature so generously offers. The double sunset teaches us that beauty can be found in the simplest of moments if we take the time to pay attention. It encourages a sense of mindfulness, urging us to cherish the world around us. Leek's remarkable twist on the sunset is an experience that invites people to gather, reflect, and appreciate, showing us that some of life's most profound moments cannot be planned, but instead they simply unfold before us in spectacular fashion. So, as the sun illuminates the hills of Leek, creating two radiant horizons, let your senses awaken to the splendor of the natural world. Allow the serene atmosphere to envelop you, offering a glimpse into the enchanting cycles of nature. Remember, every sunset is unique, but the double sunset of Leek serves as a brilliant reminder to embrace the wonder that life has to offer, however brief and beautiful it may be. Honey is one of nature's most fascinating creations. For thousands of years, it has been a vital part of human civilization, not just as a food source, but also for its medicinal properties. One of the most remarkable aspects of honey is its extraordinary shelf life. Archaeologists have unearthed pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, some dating back over 3,000 years, which are still perfectly edible. This extraordinary longevity raises intriguing questions about the unique properties of honey that allow it to withstand the test of time. To understand why honey never spoils, we need to take a closer look at its composition. Honey is primarily made of sugars, mainly fructose and glucose, which are excellent preservatives. The high sugar content creates an environment that is inhospitable for bacteria and other microorganisms. In fact, honey has a low water content, which helps to prevent the growth of microbes that can cause spoilage. Additionally, honey's acidity also plays a role in its preservation. With a pH level ranging from around 3.2 to 4.5, honey is relatively acidic, further inhibiting the growth of harmful bacteria. These natural qualities make it unlikely for honey to become contaminated or spoiled, even over millennia. This can be contrasted with many other foods that require refrigeration or have a limited shelf life, such as fresh fruits or meat. Another fascinating aspect of honey is its unique production process. Bees collect nectar from various flowers, and during this process, they add enzymes that break down sugars and help preserve the honey. Once the nectar is brought back to the hive, bees fan it with their wings, evaporating moisture and thickening the nectar into honey. This meticulous process not only enhances the flavor, but also contributes to the longevity of the honey, ensuring that it remains a safe and delicious food source long after it has been produced. The history of honey consumption is rich and varied. Ancient civilizations revered honey for its nutritional and medicinal qualities. The Egyptians used honey in various ways, including as a food source, a sweetener, and even for embalming bodies in the mummification process, recognizing its preservative qualities. Honey was often viewed as a gift from the gods, and it held significant cultural and spiritual importance. Honey has also been utilized by ancient practitioners of medicine. In traditional practices, it was recognized for its healing properties and was employed to treat wounds and infection. The natural antibacterial characteristics of honey made it an effective treatment as it promotes healing and prevents infection. This aspect of honey makes it not just a food, but a valuable resource throughout human history. In modern times, honey continues to be celebrated for its health benefits. It is rich in antioxidants, which help to combat free radicals in the body. Furthermore, honey is known to act as a natural cough suppressant, making it a popular remedy for soothing throats. Due to its nutritional profile, it is sometimes considered a healthier alternative to refined sugars in cooking and baking. The diverse array of honey types, influenced by the flowers from which the nectar is derived, makes it even more intriguing. From clover to manuka, each variety has its own distinct flavor profile and potential health benefits. Some honeys even carry additional medicinal properties, depending on the pollen collected by bees. This makes honey not only a delicious treat, but also a natural source of healthful compounds. The methods of honey production and harvesting have also developed over the years. While traditional beekeeping practices have remained largely unchanged, sustainability has become a significant focus in modern apiculture. Beekeepers are increasingly aware of the importance of bees to the ecosystem and the need to protect these remarkable insects. These dedicated individuals work to ensure the health and safety of bee populations, which in turn helps to maintain the quality and availability of honey. When it comes to storing honey at home, the good news is that it requires very little effort. Simply store it in a cool, dark place away from direct sunlight, and it will last indefinitely. Over time, honey may crystallize, but this is a natural process and does not indicate spoilage. If crystallization occurs, gently warming the jar in a water bath can return it to its liquid state. In conclusion, honey stands out as a remarkable gift of nature, cherished by cultures around the world for centuries. Its ability to endure for thousands of years without spoiling positions, it is not just a food, but a symbol of resilience and natural beauty. Whether enjoyed on toast, stirred into tea, or used in baking, honey continues to be a timeless delight. The qualities that allow honey to last so long not only tell us a great deal about the industriousness of bees, but also reflect the deep connection between nature, history, and our culinary traditions. The wonders of honey remind us of the many ways that simple ingredients can carry immense value across generations and cultures. Imagine a universe where not everything is drawn into the depths of a black hole. In this intriguing concept lies the idea of white holes, which are thought to serve as the theoretical opposites of black holes. While black holes are famous for their gravitational pull that traps everything within their reach, white holes are proposed to do the exact opposite, expelling matter and energy into the universe. To grasp the nature of white holes, let's first consider what a black hole is. Black holes are regions in space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape from them. They are often formed when massive stars undergo gravitational collapse at the end of their life cycles. This formation creates a singularity, a point of infinite density, surrounded by an event horizon, the boundary beyond which nothing can return. In contrast, the notion of a white hole suggests the existence of a region of space where nothing can enter, but instead, everything can escape. This intriguing idea presents white holes as a fascinating feature of our universe, emerging from the equations of general relativity. According to theoretical physicists, they could represent a solution to the equations of gravitational dynamics, existing alongside black holes. While black holes consume matter and information, white holes could potentially release them into space, dispensing matter, light, and energy in a spectacular cosmic display. Let's continue by diving deeper into the properties that white holes might possess. In contrast to the irreversible nature of black holes, the mechanisms of white holes might introduce a sense of symmetry in the cosmos. Imagine a scenario where a white hole ejects particles and radiation in a brilliant explosion. This could lead to the formation of new stars and galaxies, providing material for the continuous dance of cosmic creation. A thought-provoking aspect about white holes is their relationship with black holes through the concept of wormholes. Theoretical physicists have speculated that these connections might serve as bridges between black and white holes, creating a network of pathways through spacetime. If black holes are the entrance to a mysterious realm of extreme density, white holes could represent an exit point in another universe, leading to unexplored regions of reality. To paint a vivid picture, picture a black hole, a swirling vortex surrounded by a luminous accretion disk, a captivating sight in space. By contrast, envision a white hole as a radiant celestial fountain, erupting in stellar fireworks as it ejects particles and energy outward into the cosmos. The mesmerizing glow of a white hole could symbolize the ongoing cycle of birth and rebirth in the universe, challenging our perceptions of time and matter. Despite their intriguing nature, it is essential to note that white holes remain purely theoretical. There has been no observational evidence of their existence, making them a captivating subject of speculation within the scientific community. This absence of physical evidence feeds into the overarching mystery of the universe, where black holes and their counterparts may exist in forms beyond our current understanding. Testing the concept of white holes involves exploring fundamental questions about space-time, gravity, and the nature of reality itself. The implications of white holes could stretch far beyond their properties as cosmic objects, impacting our comprehension of information, entropy, and even the fate of the universe. If information that disappears into a black hole could emerge from a white hole, it raises profound questions about the nature of existence and the essence of reality. Interestingly, some physicists have also drawn parallels between the behavior of black holes and the principles of thermodynamics. The laws of thermodynamics suggest that entropy, a measure of disorder, tends to increase over time. If black holes embody this concept by absorbing information and matter, then white holes could challenge this notion by dispersing information and creating order in the universe. As we contemplate the enigma of white holes, it is worth reflecting on the origins of the universe itself. The Big Bang, the monumental event that birthed our cosmos, is often compared to a type of white hole. In this analogy, the universe might have emerged from a singularity, expanding and releasing energy into the vastness of space. As the universe evolved and cooled, galaxies formed, and stars ignited, mirroring the process that a white hole could undertake. Ultimately, the idea of white holes beckons us to embrace the wonders and complexities of the universe. The pursuit of knowledge fuels our understanding of these cosmic phenomena, bridging the gap between theoretical physics and observational astronomy. Even though white holes occupy the realm of hypothesis, they nevertheless inspire curiosity and creativity, capturing our imagination as we continue our journey through the cosmos. In the grand design of the universe, the interplay between creation and destruction showcases a dynamic equilibrium. As we ponder the existence of contrasting cosmic forces, we come closer to revealing the innate beauty and interconnectedness of reality. White holes, though theoretical, invite us to explore ideas that expand our horizons and challenge our understanding of the cosmos, inviting us to dream of the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. The Sahara Desert is commonly known for its scorching temperatures, vast stretches of sand, and dramatic landscapes that capture the imagination. Spanning over 9 million square kilometers across North Africa, it is the largest hot desert in the world. With its towering sand dunes, rocky plateaus, and oases glimmering under the sun, the Sahara is a place of extremes, where the heat can soar above 50 degrees Celsius during the day. Yet, among these extremes lies an extraordinary phenomenon that is seldom witnessed: snowfall. Imagine the contrast of soft white snow falling against a backdrop of ochre sands. While snowfall in the Sahara is rare, it does occur occasionally, creating astonishing scenes that blur the lines between heat and frost. The first documented snowfall in the desert happened in 1979, and the world was astounded. It marked a moment when the hot desert transformed into a scene reminiscent of winter wonderlands, leaving locals and scientists in awe. Many wonder how snow can possibly fall in such a climate. After all, snow forms when temperatures drop below freezing, typically between 0 and -3 degrees Celsius. In the Sahara, which boasts some of the hottest recorded temperatures on Earth, such cold spells are nearly unimaginable. Nevertheless, certain meteorological conditions can lead to this phenomenon. When a cold air mass descends from the north, it can collide with the warmer, moist air present in the region, creating enough instability for snow to form. The most notable occurrence of snow in the Sahara happened in 2016. Parts of southern Algeria received light snowfall, covering the landscape in a stunning layer of white. Timid residents stepped outside, captivated by the transformation of their surroundings. Sand dunes, usually golden in color, were adorned with delicate white flakes, providing a surreal contrast that seemed to belong to another world entirely. This rare event had a profound impact on the local environment and wildlife, as it disrupted the normal patterns that the residents had grown accustomed to. This rare spectacle not only enchants onlookers, but also provides insight into the ever-changing nature of our planet. Climate is dynamic, and shifts can yield surprising results in various ecosystems. The presence of snow can affect soil moisture, plant life, and even animal behavior, as species adapt to changes in their environment. While the Sahara is primarily arid, these unexpected weather patterns raise questions about climate and global changes that may reshape these landscapes in the years to come. For those who dare to venture into the Sahara, witnessing snowfall can be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The sight of a snow-white layer blanketing the dunes is akin to watching a magical transformation. It serves as a reminder that even the harshest environments can surprise us with breathtaking beauty. The combination of bright white snow against the warm, sun-soaked sands creates a picturesque and mesmerizing view, enticing photographers and adventurers alike to capture this transient moment. In popular culture, the idea of snow in a desert sparks imaginations, and artists have portrayed this paradox in various ways. It symbolizes contradictions and the unexpected nature of our world. From literature to visual art, The image of snow settling on warm sand evokes a sense of wonder and introspection. It encourages us to reflect on the nature of existence and the beauty found in contrast. Though snowfall in the Sahara remains a rare phenomenon, climate scientists argue that as global temperatures shift, such occurrences could become less surprising. Understanding the effect of climate change on deserts is crucial. Scientists continue to study these patterns to better predict how weather phenomena will evolve in different regions. They emphasize the importance of safeguarding our environment by taking proactive measures against climate change to ensure vibrant ecosystems continue to flourish. So, as we marvel at the curious phenomenon of snow in the Sahara, let us appreciate the wonders of nature and recognize that even the most extreme conditions can yield beauty. This captivating juxtaposition serves as a reminder that the world is full of surprises, and the desert, with all its heat and dryness, holds secrets waiting to be discovered. The rare snowfall transforms familiar landscapes into places of wonder, allowing those fortunate enough to witness it to experience a fleeting moment of enchantment. Whether through photographs, stories, or memories, this phenomenon leaves a lasting impression, an extraordinary chapter in the tale of the ever-changing Sahara Desert. In the heart of many lush forests around the world lies a hidden spectacle, one that remains unseen by day, yet comes to life under the cloak of night. Imagine walking through a serene woodland, the cool air surrounding you, and just as the last light of day fades, the ground begins to shimmer with a soft, enchanting glow. This mesmerizing display is a result of bioluminescent fungi, a phenomenon that transforms ordinary woodlands into a dreamlike landscape. Bioluminescence is a natural occurrence found in numerous organisms, but it is particularly captivating in certain types of fungi. These mushrooms emit a gentle glow due to biochemical reactions that involve a light-emitting pigment called luciferin A. This glow is a means of survival, attracting various organisms that aid in the dispersal of their spores, ensuring the continuation of their species. Take, for instance, the Mycena genus of fungi. Among them, the Mycena chlorophyllus is known for its subtle, luminous quality. The mushrooms are predominantly found in damp forest areas, and their glow can appear in hues ranging from pale green to soft blue, creating an ethereal atmosphere that enchants onlookers. Imagine walking through a misty forest at night, and there, clustered among the moss and fallen leaves, are these delicate fungi softly pulsing with light, guiding your path in a mystical fashion. The glow of these fungi is not just a simple flicker. It can often create trails across the forest floor, weaving between roots and stones. The phenomenon can be attributed to their metabolic processes, which can continue long after the sun sets. As temperatures drop and the humidity rises, these fungi become even more vibrant, casting an ethereal glow that seems to flicker like a distant star. Bioluminescent fungi are not limited to a single environment. They thrive in various habitats worldwide. Imagine exploring the forests of Japan, where the ghostly light of the Mycena chlorophyllus has inspired folklore and stories for centuries. Local legends often speak of these glowing mushrooms as mystical beings that light the way for wandering souls. The enchanting sight of these luminescent fungi has become a cherished part of the cultural heritage, drawing nature enthusiasts and curious travelers alike. Another remarkable bioluminescent fungus is the Panellus stypticus, commonly found in North America, and known for its distinct and brighter glow. This particular species often graces decaying wood, painting a captivating canvas of light in an otherwise shadowy landscape. The visual spectacle of these glowing caps, illuminating the dark forest, is something many consider a hidden wonder of nature. The phenomenon is not just visually stunning, but it also plays an important role in the ecosystem. By attracting insects, these mushrooms ensure that their spores are distributed throughout the forest. This intricate relationship between fungi and insects highlights the elaborate network of life that thrives within these ecosystems. Through the soft glow of bioluminescence, nature orchestrates a delicate dance of survival and growth. In tropical rainforests, bioluminescent fungi often coexist alongside myriad other bioluminescent organisms, from the glowing algae in the nearby streams to the fireflies hovering in the air. Together, they create a breathtaking nocturnal display, providing a sensory experience that stays with you long after you've stepped out of the woods. The soft, flickering light invites curiosity, drawing people into the heart of the forest as if it were a well-kept secret waiting to be unveiled. Research into these luminous fungi is just beginning to unravel the mysteries surrounding their glow. Scientists explore various aspects of these organisms, from their environmental significance to the potential applications in biotechnology. The unique properties of bioluminescent fungi might hold clues for developing innovative solutions in medicine and environmental conservation. As the night sky blankets the earth, the glowing forests remind us of the hidden wonders that thrive in the darkness, illuminating our path with their soft, enchanting light. The experience of witnessing these bioluminescent fungi is transformative, inviting us to appreciate the subtle beauty of nature and the connections between all living beings. The next time you wander through a forest, take a moment to look closer. You might just stumble upon a hidden world aglow with life, a luminous tapestry woven through the shadows. Each glowing mushroom is a story waiting to be told, a reminder of the magic that exists within our natural surroundings. Wombats are fascinating creatures that inhabit the forests and grasslands of Australia. These peculiar marsupials are known for their sturdy build, short legs, and a rather distinctive feature that sets them apart from many other animals: their cube-shaped poop. At first glance, this tidbit of information might seem unusual, but understanding the biology behind this unique characteristic reveals much about wombats and their lifestyle. To begin with, wombats belong to a group of marsupials called wombatiforms. They are herbivores, primarily feeding on grasses, roots, and bark. This diet is high in fiber, which is essential for their digestive process. Wombats have a slow metabolism, which allows them to extract as many nutrients as possible from their food. This slow digestion is key to producing their somewhat unusual fecal matter. The remarkable shape of wombat droppings has piqued the interest of scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. But why do wombats produce cube-shaped scat? The answer lies in the unique structure of their intestines. Wombats have elongated intestines that play a significant role in the shape of their poop. As their waste travels through the intestine, it undergoes a process of compression and shaping. The intestines contract at different rates in various sections, and over time, this process forms flat sides and sharp angles, resulting in the cube shape. This architectural feat is not just for show. It serves practical purposes in the wombat's life. For one, cube-shaped droppings are less likely to roll away from their designated area. This is particularly beneficial for wombats, as they use their droppings to mark their territory. By leaving behind a tightly packed, cube-shaped marker, they ensure that their scent remains in place, effectively communicating their presence to other wombats. This territorial behavior is essential for their survival, helping to avoid conflicts and maintain social structures. Interestingly, wombats are nocturnal. which means they are most active during the night. This behavior impacts their feeding habits and subsequently their digestive processes. As they roam through their habitats at night, they can consume a variety of plants without the disturbances that daytime predators might bring. The low-fiber, tough vegetation they prefer takes longer to digest, and their unique digestive system efficiently transforms this food into solid waste. Additionally, wombat droppings have an interesting texture, resembling small building blocks. This not only adds to their cube-like appearance, but also provides a tactile quality that some animals might find appealing. It's been noted that certain birds and other wildlife occasionally peck at or play with wombat droppings, possibly drawn by the unique shape and scent. From an evolutionary standpoint, scientists believe that the cubic shape is an adaptation that has helped wombats thrive in their environment. The process of cube formation helps prevent the droppings from being washed away during rain or swept away by strong winds. This means that their territory markers can remain intact and effective for longer periods, ultimately benefiting their reproductive success. Wombats are also interesting in their interactions with other species. Their habitat often overlaps with that of other marsupials and wildlife. In these environments, the cube-shaped droppings highlight the differences in dietary habits among species. Other animals may produce more standard, cylindrical feces, establishing an intriguing contrast in the landscape. This variation can provide insights into the different roles each species plays in their ecosystem, with wombats' droppings serving as important markers within their habitats. Moreover, understanding the characteristics of wombat droppings has sparked interest in biological studies. Researchers study these unique products to gain insight into the wombat's diet and health. By analyzing the droppings, scientists can gather valuable data that reflects the overall condition of wombat populations, informing conservation efforts aimed at protecting these quirky marsupials. In some cultures, wombat droppings have gained a playful reputation. Their cube shape and robust nature have led to creative interpretations and jokes, often highlighting the endearing qualities of wombats. People find amusement in the idea that something so charmingly odd can exist in nature, serving as a gentle reminder of the wonders of the animal kingdom. Ultimately, the story of wombats and their cube-shaped droppings is a delightful blend of biology, ecology, and natural wonder. These unique creatures remind us of the diverse adaptations found in the animal world, showcasing how life evolves in response to environmental challenges. Every time a wombat leaves behind one of its characteristic cubes, it tells a story about survival, territory, and the beauty of life in the wild. From their digestive processes to their behaviors, wombats truly exemplify the extraordinary diversity of life that flourishes on our planet. With these marvelous creatures around, we are reminded that nature is full of surprises, rife with quirky details that pique our curiosity and inspire our imagination. So, the next time you learn about animals, let the wombats and their unique contributions to the environment capture your attention, highlighting the charm and wonder present in our natural world. Oymyakon, a small rural locality located in the Sakha Republic of Russia, is known for being the coldest permanently inhabited place on Earth. Imagine a place where the temperature can drop to astonishing lows, reaching around -67 degrees Celsius. This extreme environment creates a unique way of life for its inhabitants, who have adapted remarkably to their surroundings. The name Oymyakon translates to water that doesn't freeze, which might seem ironic given its reputation for brutally harsh winters. The area is situated in a valley surrounded by mountains, and this geography plays a significant role in its frigid climate. It is in this valley that the infamous Siberian cold sets in during the long winter months, often lasting from late October until early May. This phenomenon presents a stark contrast to many other parts of the world, where seasons change gently, and winter is a time of sporadic cold rather than unrelenting chill. Oymyakon has a modest population, numbering around 500 people. Life here revolves around traditional practices and a tight-knit community that has learned to cope with the harsh elements. The residents engage in activities that would seem almost unimaginable to those unfamiliar with severe winter conditions. They have developed specific skills to ensure survival, including methods of preserving food and building homes that can withstand the biting cold. One fascinating aspect of life in Oymyakon is how people manage their daily tasks in extreme temperatures. For instance, the water in buildings can freeze quickly if not attended to properly, necessitating a continuous effort to keep supplies flowing. This situation affects everything from cooking to heating. Residents often rely on traditional wood-burning stoves, and it is common to see families gathering around the warmth of these stoves during the darkest, coldest hours of the day. Oymyakon is also notable for its unique approach to transportation in the winter months. When roads are blanketed in snow and ice, vehicles are often impractical. Instead, many locals use snowmobiles for travel, which are perfectly suited to the icy landscape. Even in such an extreme place, innovation and adaptation have allowed for continuous progress, showcasing the resilience of the human spirit. Despite the cold and the challenges it presents, Oymyakon attracts a certain kind of curiosity. Adventurous travelers from around the world are drawn to its stark beauty and extreme conditions. For these visitors, experiencing Oymyakon offers a glimpse into a way of life that is both harsh and remarkably rich in culture. The surrounding landscapes come alive with striking contrasts. Picturesque trees glistening in the frost, vast expanses of white snow, and the brilliant blue of an endless sky. During the short summer months, when daylight stretches long into the night, the landscape transforms. The setting comes alive with greenery, and temperatures can sometimes rise dramatically, making it harder to imagine the icy grip of winter just around the corner. This period of time serves as a crucial window for the residents to prepare for the coming cold, and is marked by a flurry of local activities, including harvests of berries and other seasonal food gathering. Wildlife also plays an interesting role in Oymyakon's ecosystem. This cold climate is home to animals that have adapted well to the extreme temperatures. Each species has its own fascinating strategies for survival, whether it be through migration, hibernation, or even special adaptations that allow them to thrive in frigid conditions. This delicate balance exemplifies the harmony that can exist within nature and the tenacity of life, even in the most inhospitable places. Local traditions in Oymyakon are another captivating element of life here. From winter festivals that celebrate the unique characteristics of the season to cultural practices that have been passed down through generations, the people of Oymyakon maintain a rich tapestry of heritage amidst their challenging environment. These celebrations often reflect their deep connection to the land and the rhythms of nature surrounding them. In sum, Oymyakon encapsulates a world that is both extraordinary and enchanting. It stands as a testament to human resilience and the unique relationship between people and their environment. Those who dwell in this coldest inhabited place showcase remarkable adaptability and a persistence that invites admiration. Oymyakon is not just a location. It symbolizes a way of life that embraces the extreme, offering insight into how one can flourish in even the harshest of circumstances. It reminds us that beauty can be found in the most unexpected places, and in the warmth of community and tradition, even the coldest of environments can feel like home. The Atacama Desert, located in northern Chile, is known as one of the driest places on Earth. Its vast stretches of arid land, peppered with salt flats and rocky terrain, create a landscape that appears almost alien in nature. Despite these harsh conditions, the desert is home to a remarkable form of life. Bacteria that have adapted to thrive in extreme dryness and salinity. These tiny organisms are not only fascinating in their ability to survive, but also provide insights into the resilience of life itself. Imagine a place where rain is an extreme rarity, where the average annual rainfall can be less than 1 millimeter. Picture a landscape that can go years without seeing a single drop of water. This is the Atacama Desert, a harsh environment where temperatures can swing dramatically from scorching hot during the day to freezing cold at night. Yet, amid this unforgiving landscape, life persists against all odds. The bacteria residing in the Atacama have developed extraordinary adaptations that enable them to not just survive, but thrive in conditions that would be lethal for most organisms. For instance, some of these bacteria can enter a state of dormancy during prolonged dry spells, effectively shutting down their metabolic processes and waiting for more favorable conditions to return. When moisture becomes available, they spring back to life, continuing their life cycles. Furthermore, these microorganisms have developed mechanisms to cope with both salinity and desiccation. They produce protective compounds, such as osmoprotectants, which help maintain cell integrity in high salt environments. This ability to balance their internal environment with the extreme external conditions allows them to flourish where most life forms would perish. In addition, the Atacama Desert serves as a natural laboratory for scientists studying extreme life forms and their potential applications. Researchers frequently explore the desert to understand how these microorganisms manage to survive in conditions similar to those found on other planets, such as Mars. Their findings could hold clues in the search for extraterrestrial life, as the conditions on Mars share similarities with the harsh environment of the Atacama. Consider how the extremes faced by the Atacama's bacteria mirror challenges faced in other ecosystems on Earth. For instance, the annual cycles of drought and flood in tropical regions force other organisms to adapt smartly. Some plants store water in their leaves, allowing them to wait through dry periods, while animals develop behavioral strategies to find food and stay hydrated. The resilience of life is a common theme throughout nature, transcending environments and geological features. Exploring the Atacama also reveals how these bacteria contribute to the ecosystem. They play a crucial role in nutrient cycling, helping to decompose organic material and release essential nutrients back into the environment. This process supports other forms of life, creating a delicate balance in the ecosystem, even in such a forbidding landscape. The bacteria in the Atacama also offer insights into the evolution of life on Earth. The adaptations they have developed over millions of years reflect how life can evolve in response to environmental pressures, serving as a reminder of nature's versatility. Understanding these unique microbial communities helps scientists uncover not only the mechanisms of resilience, but also the potential for biotechnological applications, such as bioremediation and bioindicators for environmental health. In light of all this, the Atacama Desert presents a striking paradox. The world's driest environment is teeming with life, though invisible to the naked eye. These bacteria symbolize the tenacity of life and its ability to adapt to extremes, serving as a source of inspiration for researchers and environmentalists alike. As you navigate through this remarkable landscape, you may contemplate the complex interactions that sustain life in even the harshest conditions. The bacteria may seem simple, mere specks in a vast desert, but they exemplify nature's capacity for innovation and resilience. illustrating how life can find a way to exist and flourish, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges. In summary, the story of bacteria in the Atacama Desert is a testament to the power of life. It shows how organisms can adapt through intricate processes to survive in seemingly hostile environments. These tiny microbes not only maintain the delicate balance of their ecosystem, but also provide a glimpse into the potential for life beyond our planet. Their remarkable existence in one of Earth's most extreme landscapes continues to captivate and inspire, highlighting the wonders of the natural world and the mysteries that still lie within it. In the heart of Hiroshima, a scar in history was etched on August 6, 1945, when the atomic bomb was unleashed in an event that changed the course of humanity. With the explosion, a profound devastation occurred not just in the moment, but left lasting marks that would be felt for generations. Among the many stories that emerged from this harrowing day, the phenomenon known as black rain stands out. Imagine the skies after such a cataclysm, where a brilliant flash of light was followed by an ominous darkness. In the hours after the bomb detonated, clouds formed, laden with radioactive particles and debris. This was not a rain that brought nourishment or relief. Instead, it was a rain that carried the weight of destruction and despair. As people wandered through the ruins of their city, many experienced an unexpected and poignant phenomenon as they looked up to see the rain falling from the sky. This black rain was not merely a spectacle, but rather a mixture of soot, ashes, and radioactive isotopes that had been thrust into the atmosphere by the immense heat of the explosion. The black rain evoked a range of emotions among the survivors, as it served as a reminder of the devastation they had just experienced. As the rain fell, it turned the colors of the world around them into shades of gray, amplifying the eerie silence that followed the chaos. Survivors described the rain's physical characteristics vividly. It was thick and dark, unlike any rain they had seen before. It stained surfaces, leaving behind a black residue, reminiscent of ink spilled on white fabric. The texture of the rain was described as gritty, carrying with it an unsettling feeling that suggested danger. People would remember the sensation of the rain on their skin, an uninvited touch marked with apprehension. The impact of the black rain was not only immediate, it had long-term effects on the health of those who encountered it. The radioactive materials that fell were absorbed through skin and ingested. Toxic particles lingered, casting a shadow over the lives of many. Stories emerged of health issues, from skin conditions to more severe ailments that unfolded in the years following the event. The rain became metaphorical, symbolizing not just the immediate destruction, but the lingering toxicity that permeated the lives of the survivors. Beyond the personal narratives, the black rain captured the attention of scientists and researchers. It became a focal point for studies on the effects of nuclear fallout. As urban historians and health experts began to document the impacts, the black rain stood as a stark reminder of the consequences of nuclear warfare. Investigations focused on understanding how such fallout could be measured and mitigated in the future. The black rain also sparked conversations about nuclear ethics and warfare. In academic circles and public discourse, it became a pivotal point for discussions about the morality of using atomic bombs. The imagery of black rain became symbolic of the horrors of war. It challenged humanity to confront the repercussions of choices made in times of conflict and the realities faced by civilians. Art and literature began to reflect upon the experiences tied to the black rain. Poets, painters, and writers sought to grasp the profound loss, using their mediums to express the feelings of grief, helplessness, and resilience. The concept transcended the literal, It evolved into a metaphor for conflict and suffering in many forms, drawing parallels with other cities and points in history marked by violence. As time passed, the Black Rain drifted into collective memory, yet it remained an indelible part of Hiroshima's narrative. The city, once known for its rich culture and flourishing community, transformed into a symbol of endurance. Resilience emerged from the ashes, with Hiroshima becoming a beacon for peace and anti-nuclear sentiments worldwide. The shadows of the Black Rain serve as a reminder of the past, compelling new generations to learn from history. It invites us to ask challenging questions about humanity's capacity for destruction and our collective responsibility to ensure that the memory of Hiroshima drives us toward a future grounded in peace and compassion. In conclusion, the narrative of Black Rain in Hiroshima intertwines the personal with the historical, encapsulating a moment in time that was marked by both tragedy and transformation. From the ashes of despair emerged a tale of survival, a reminder that even in the depths of darkness, the human spirit can emerge with hope and resilience. Through the stories of those who lived through it, we are invited to remember, reflect, and aspire for a world that embraces harmony over destruction. Let these reflections resonate, serving as a solemn promise to honor the past while striving for a brighter tomorrow. In the depths of the forest, beneath layers of soil, an astonishing network hums with life, connecting trees and plants in ways that might surprise you. This intricate system is often referred to as the Wood Wide Web, a term that captures the remarkable communication and resource sharing that occurs among trees through underground fungal networks. At the heart of this fascinating phenomenon are mycorrhizal fungi. These fungi form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, intertwining with them in a partnership that benefits both parties. The fungi absorb essential nutrients from the soil, such as phosphorus and nitrogen, which are crucial for plant growth. In return, the trees and plants provide the fungi with carbohydrates produced through photosynthesis. This exchange creates a thriving ecosystem beneath our feet, where communication flows as steadily as the nutrients. One of the most curious aspects of this underground world is how trees can actually send signals to one another. When a tree is under threat, perhaps due to a pest infestation or disease, it can use this fungal network to send distress signals to neighboring trees. These messages often contain chemical compounds or signals that warn others of the impending danger, prompting nearby trees to ramp up their own defenses. They might produce toxins, discourage herbivores, or even strengthen their immune responses to better withstand threats. Consider a grove of mature oaks. When one of these trees detects stress, perhaps from an invasion of beetles, it can release compounds through the fungal network that alert oaks in the vicinity. This impressive communication allows neighboring trees to prepare in advance, essentially strategizing to protect their shared environment. The interconnectedness of this network fosters resilience in tree communities and encourages cooperation in the face of challenges. Further emphasizing the importance of the Wood Wide Web is the way trees nurture each other, especially in species like pines. Research has shown that larger, more established trees often support their younger neighbors by directing nutrients to them, ensuring their survival and growth. This altruistic behavior can create a sense of kinship, as trees recognize their genetic relatives and prioritize their well-being. It is a beautiful reminder that even in the natural world, cooperation and mutual support are vital for thriving communities. But the Wood Wide Web does not only facilitate communication about stress or threats, it is also a means through which trees share resources like water and nutrients. For instance, during times of drought, trees can send moisture to those that may be struggling due to lack of rainfall. This ability to share resources enhances the diversity and stability of the ecosystem as a whole. A diverse forest teeming with life flourishes better when its inhabitants work together seamlessly. As you explore a forest, you would likely notice the different species of trees and plants that coexist. This biodiversity is critical for the health of the ecosystem. The Wood Wide Web supports this by allowing various species to interact and thrive in harmony. Different plants have distinct nutrient needs and stress responses, and the network allows them to adjust and cope with varying environmental conditions effectively. In addition to trees, many herbaceous plants, shrubs, and even fungi benefit from this underground web. The connections between various species foster a rich and complex community, optimizing the growing conditions for all. This cooperation stretches far beyond what our eyes can see, revealing an ecosystem that works together tirelessly to adapt to an ever-changing environment. What can we learn from this extraordinary system of interconnectedness? The Wood Wide Web teaches us the value of collaboration and community, highlighting how even the strongest among us can lean on others for support. In our modern lives, we often forget the strength that comes from unity. Just like trees, we too can thrive when we help those around us. Understanding the Wood Wide Web has profound implications for forestry and conservation. Management practices that prioritize the health of entire ecosystems are increasingly recognized as vital for protecting our forests. Rather than merely focusing on individual trees, conservationists now consider the entire network, appreciating how the death of a single tree can impact the surrounding community. So, next time you walk through a wooded area, take a moment to appreciate the incredible life happening beneath your feet. The next layer of this rich ecosystem is busy at work, creating a silent but powerful symphony of communication and cooperation that sustains life in the forest. The wonder of this hidden network transforms how we think about plants and their relationships. The Wood Wide Web is not just a phrase. It is a testament to the interconnectedness of life and a reminder of nature's profound wisdom. Each tree, each mushroom, and each root intertwine harmoniously in a dance that defines their very existence. The richness of this underground world ensures that forests not only survive, but also thrive, creating a lush tapestry of life that supports countless creatures above and below. In the remote expanses of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan lies a truly captivating and eerie natural phenomenon known as the Door to Hell. This remarkable site is a fiery gas crater that has been burning continuously since it was accidentally ignited in 1971. Its harsh landscape and surreal glow create a scene that is both fascinating and haunting, drawing adventurers and curious visitors from all corners of the globe. The story of the Door to Hell begins in the early 1970s, when a team of Soviet geologists was conducting drilling operations in the region. They discovered a vast natural gas pocket beneath the surface, but during their exploration, the ground collapsed, leaving behind a deep crater. To prevent the potentially toxic gases released from harming nearby villagers, the team made the decision to set it ablaze, thinking it would burn off in a matter of days. However, that was far from the case. Decades later, the flames continue to roar, and the pit still glows ominously, illuminating the surrounding desert with an otherworldly light. As visitors approach the crater, they are greeted by a striking sight. The surrounding terrain is stark and barren, marked by the rolling dunes and sparse vegetation typical of the desert. However, as they draw closer, the fiery spectacle reveals itself. A massive, circular opening in the ground, emits an almost hypnotic orange glow, dancing flames leaping into the night sky. The sight is both captivating and starkly contrasting, a reminder of nature's power and the consequences of human intervention. The door to hell serves not only as a geographical curiosity, but also as a cultural beacon. It has become a symbol of the rugged spirit of Turkmenistan. Local legends often surround such unique natural wonders, and the door to hell is no exception. Many stories circulate about the crater, its flames considered a gateway to the underworld by some, adding an element of mythology to its already fascinating reality. The intense heat radiating from the crater creates an atmospheric marvel, where both the air and earth seem to merge in a spectacular display. Visitors are often struck by the sense of being part of something larger, something elemental. The experience of standing nearby and feeling the warmth while gazing at the blazing inferno evokes a sense of wonder and respect for the planet's fierce and unpredictable nature. Beyond its immediate physical allure, the door to hell has also inspired conversations about energy, the environment, and the delicate balance between progress and preservation. The natural gas burning beneath the surface is a valuable resource, highlighting the complexities surrounding energy exploitation and the consequences of resource extraction. Visitors often reflect on the message the site imparts about responsibility towards the earth and its resources. Nighttime viewing of the door to hell is an experience unlike any other. As darkness envelops the landscape, the glow from the crater becomes even more pronounced, casting an eerie light across the sand dunes. Tourists and photographers alike flock to capture the moment, the flames creating a dramatic backdrop against the starry night sky. It provides an unforgettable atmosphere where nature's stark beauty meets the intensity of fire, a combination that feels both primal and transformative. For those wishing to reach this fiery spectacle, the journey often includes traversing the arid stretches of the Karakum Desert, where the stunning and desolate beauty poses its own challenges. The thrill of adventure is palpable as travelers embark on their expedition, whether by vehicle or on foot, navigating through a land where the horizon stretches endlessly and the sandy surface shifts beneath their feet. The region surrounding the door to hell is also home to various nomadic tribes, rich cultural heritage, and breathtaking landscapes. Visitors can experience traditional Turkmen hospitality, offering insight into the lives of the people who call this harsh yet beautiful land their home. Engaging with locals often enriches the journey, as stories about the land and its mysteries weave a tapestry of connection between the traveler and Turkmen culture. As modern awareness and interest in unique destinations grow, the door to hell stands as a testament not only to the beauty and ferocity of natural phenomena, but also to the storytelling potential that such places harbor. Each flicker of flame resonates with tales of the past, and each visitor adds their own experience to its ongoing narrative. There is an allure to the vastness of the desert and the intrigue of the never-ending fire that captures the imagination and sparks curiosity about the forces that shape our world. Indeed, the door to hell is more than just a fiery pit in the desert. It symbolizes the interplay between nature and humanity. It reminds us of the impact we have on this planet and the lasting consequences that can stem from seemingly small decisions. It invites exploration and contemplation, allowing those who encounter it to ponder their own place within the grand scheme of existence. As the flames continue to dance, the door to hell remains a beacon for adventure, mystery, and reflection, forever captivating the hearts and minds of all who witness its mesmerizing glow. The Great Barrier Reef, a breathtaking marvel of nature, is not only the largest living structure on our planet, but also a testament to the incredible diversity of life beneath the ocean's surface. Spanning over 1,400 miles along the northeastern coast of Australia, this expansive coral network is so grand that it is even visible from space. Such a magnificent sight can easily leave anyone in awe of the natural world. Composed of thousands of individual reefs and islands, the Great Barrier Reef encompasses an area of approximately 344,400 square kilometers. That's roughly the size of the United Kingdom. To put this into perspective, imagine a treasure chest brimming with all sorts of colorful gems, where each gem represents a unique species found in the reef. Over 1,500 species of fish, around 400 types of coral, and countless other marine creatures, ranging from the tiniest plankton to the majestic humpback whale, all coexisting in this vibrant underwater ecosystem. The formation of the Great Barrier Reef dates back thousands of years. It began as tiny coral polyps, which are small marine animals that settled on the ocean floor. Over time, these polyps created calcium carbonate structures as they grew and reproduced. These structures formed the framework of the reef, which continued to thrive and expand with the help of numerous other organisms. The synergy between coral, algae, and various marine life creates a delicate balance that supports this intricate ecosystem. When visiting the reef, one cannot help but be captivated by its kaleidoscope of colors. The corals themselves come in an array of shapes and hues, ranging from vibrant blues to deep purples and even fluorescent greens. The local marine life contributes to this dazzling display. Schools of fish dart between the corals, their scales reflecting the sunlight in a playful dance. Here, you might encounter clownfish beckoning from their anemone homes, gracefully swimming sea turtles gliding through the water, or the magnificent manta rays gracefully drifting along the currents. Birds, too, play a vital role in the ecosystem. Many species of seabirds rely on the reef for food, searching for schools of fish or nesting on the islands scattered throughout the area. The frantic cries and calls of these birds add an enchanting soundtrack to this underwater paradise. More than just a beautiful sight, the Great Barrier Reef holds significant ecological importance. It acts as a protective barrier for coastlines against erosion by reducing the impact of waves. Additionally, it provides essential habitats for marine species, many of which are crucial for the balance of the oceans. The reef also supports local economies, attracting millions of visitors annually for activities such as snorkeling, scuba diving, and marine tours. The tourism industry generated by the reef plays a vital role in the economy of Queensland and the broader Australian community. However, the Great Barrier Reef faces numerous challenges that threaten its future. Climate change is perhaps the most pressing issue, causing rising ocean temperatures and more frequent bleaching events. Coral bleaching occurs when the water gets too warm, causing corals to expel the algae living inside them. This symbiotic relationship is crucial for their survival, as the algae provide energy to the corals through photosynthesis. The loss of these algae not only changes the vibrant colors of the reef, but can eventually lead to coral death. Additionally, pollutants from agricultural runoff and coastal development pose another threat to this natural wonder. Efforts are being made to monitor and protect this unique ecosystem. Conservation initiatives aimed at reducing pollution, promoting sustainable fishing practices, and increasing public awareness about the reef are essential in preserving this critical habitat for generations to come. Visiting the Great Barrier Reef allows one to connect with the vastness and beauty of our planet. Whether through an underwater diving experience that immerses you in the colors of the coral gardens, or a scenic helicopter tour that showcases the mesmerizing patterns of the reef from above, the experience can be unforgettable. This natural wonder exemplifies how diverse and interconnected life can be, reminding us of the importance of preserving our environment. In summary, the Great Barrier Reef stands as the largest living structure on Earth, rich in history, beauty, and ecological significance. Its vast expanse, teeming with life, offers a glimpse into the wonders of the natural world. Through awareness and conservation efforts, we can ensure that this extraordinary treasure continues to thrive for future generations, inviting all to explore, learn, and marvel at its splendor. Greenland's midnight sun is a remarkable phenomenon that captivates both locals and visitors alike. During the summer months, from late April to late August, this massive island experiences a magical time when daylight envelopes the landscape for an elaborate stretch of time. The sun's rays refuse to dip below the horizon, providing an exceptional experience that feels almost unreal. Imagine standing on the deck of a ship as it sails through the icy blue waters surrounding Greenland. The crisp, cool air brushes against your skin while you gaze out at the expansive sea. The sun hangs high in the sky, casting a golden glow that reflects off the sparkling icebergs floating serenely nearby. Colors seem brighter, more vivid, and the beauty of the rugged terrain is amplified by the persistent light of day. This unique phenomenon occurs because of the tilt of the Earth's axis and its position relative to the sun. As the summer solstice approaches, areas above the Arctic Circle, such as Greenland, begin to tilt towards the sun. As a result, the sun appears to travel in a circular path across the sky, never fully descending. This experience brings lengthy days and relatively short nights, allowing for endless activities under the sun's warm embrace. Exploring the vastness of Greenland during the period of the midnight sun means engaging in various outdoor activities that become much more enjoyable under 24-hour daylight. Imagine kayaking through glacial fjords, where towering cliffs rise dramatically from the sea, and the landscape is bathed in soft, yellow light. As you paddle across the water, your senses come alive with the sounds of nature, the gentle lap of waves, the rustle of icebergs, and perhaps even the distant call of a whale breaking the surface. Photographers flock to Greenland during this time, eager to capture the breathtaking natural scenes that unfold throughout the day and night. The light casts enchanting shadows and highlights the contours of the land, then shifts as the hours pass, creating an ever-changing canvas. This beautiful interplay of sunlight and earth allows for stunning imagery unlike any other, transforming familiar sights into works of art. As you explore the small towns and settlements of Greenland, you may find that the midnight sun influences daily life in fascinating ways. Locals maximize their time outdoors, often engaging in lively gatherings or cultural celebrations that stretch into the early hours. Families may gather for traditional meals, sharing laughter and stories while the world outside remains aglow. The vibrant energy of continuous daylight encourages a strong sense of community, bringing people together in pursuit of enjoyment and connection. During this time, the unique Arctic wildlife becomes more active, providing exciting opportunities for observation. As you venture into the wilderness, keep an eye out for reindeer roaming across the tundra or seals swimming playfully in the waters. Birdwatchers revel in the prospect of witnessing migratory birds returning to their summer feeding grounds. With long hours of daylight, the chances to observe these miraculous creatures skyrockets, offering unforgettable experiences. However, beneath the beauty of the midnight sun lies another reality, the island's unique climate. The long hours of daylight can lead to significant temperature variations, creating an environment where one can experience warm sunshine and cool breezes in the same hour. It's essential to dress in layers, allowing you to adapt to the changing conditions comfortably. Embracing the elements becomes part of the adventure as you take in the breathtaking vistas. For many, witnessing the midnight sun is a rite of passage, a part of a lifelong journey to experience the wonders of our planet. The soothing sound of the waves lapping against the shores, the sight of the sun gracefully dancing on the horizon, all contribute to a sense of peace and connection to nature. Each moment spent basking in the unending light etches itself into memory, a reminder of the extraordinary beauty found in the most remote corners of the earth. As summer wanes, the sun gradually begins to sink lower, casting shadows across the land. The glimmering brilliance of the midnight sun will give way to a more traditional rhythm of day and night. Those fleeting months, however, remain a cherished memory, a highlight during the year that brings joy and inspiration. Visiting Greenland during this time is not just an adventure, it is a deep dive into the wonderful dance between nature and light, an experience that will linger long after returning home. So, whether you are marveling at the landscape, exploring local culture, or simply soaking in the breathtaking views, Greenland's midnight sun offers a treasure trove of experiences waiting to be discovered. Each hour brings new colors, new adventures, and a renewed appreciation for the beauty of our world. Embrace the moment, surrender to the magic of continuous sunlight, and let the essence of Greenland envelop your spirit, leaving a lasting impression that you will carry with you through all your journeys ahead. In the lush countryside of Yoro, Honduras, there exists a phenomenon that piques the curiosity of many and defies the norms of nature. This fascinating event happens several times a year, particularly during the rainy season, when the skies open up. And with the rain comes something extraordinary: fish. Yes, you heard that right. In Yoro, it occasionally rains fish, leaving residents and visitors alike utterly astonished as they witness this aquatic spectacle. Imagine walking outside on an ordinary day when suddenly raindrops of a different kind begin to fall around you. Instead of water droplets, small fish land gently on the earth, splashing into puddles and creating a scene that seems as though it has been pulled from a fairy tale. The phenomenon is often met with joyous enthusiasm from the local community, who regard these fish showers as good fortune or a sign of nature's wonders. The origin of this bizarre occurrence can be traced back to a combination of meteorological conditions. It is believed that waterspouts, which are tornadoes over water, play a significant role in this phenomenon. These swirling columns of wind can lift small aquatic creatures, like fish, from lakes or rivers and transport them into the atmosphere, sometimes even for several miles. Once the weather pattern shifts, or when the waterspout dissipates, the fish are released from the clouds and fall back to the earth as if rain has transformed. The local residents have come to expect this quirky event as part of their identity and culture. They often celebrate it with fun and festivities, gathering to witness the spectacle and sometimes collecting the fish that fall. It's an unusual way to engage with the land and its resources, and reminds everyone of the surprises nature can hold. The fish that rain down in Yoro are typically small. Sardines and other local species are common sights. They become a source of amusement and curiosity, not just for the townsfolk who relish the spectacle, but also for researchers and meteorologists who are drawn to studying this unusual occurrence. How often does one get to observe fish raining from the sky? Such an event challenges our understanding of weather and the interaction of different elements within our ecosystem. In some instances, the community even prepares dishes using the fish collected after a rain. It brings people together in a shared experience, nourishing not just the body, but also the spirit, as they recount stories of past fish rains. The event serves as a reminder of the bond between humanity and nature, asserting that there is still magic left in the world. The fish showers have stirred the imagination of many, prompting explanations that range from the scientific to the mythological. Some locals have their own legends regarding why this phenomenon happens, perhaps attributing it to the mischievous spirits of the water or considering it a blessing from above. These stories often encapsulate the essence of the community, tapping into cultural narratives that enrich their heritage. For those who visit Yoro, witnessing the rain of fish presents not just a spectacle, but also an opportunity to connect with the local culture. Tourists can find themselves enchanted by the tales spun by the townsfolk, who embrace these peculiar rainfalls with humor and open hearts. The atmosphere is festive, and a delightful sense of wonder fills the air whenever a fish shower is imminent. As the rain begins to fall, excitement builds, culminating in a moment that transcends the ordinary. The delight on the faces of children running out to catch the falling fish is frequently heartwarming. They revitalize the essence of curiosity and joy, and for adults, it initiates a nostalgic connection to simpler times intertwined with nature's wonders. Challenges aside, like quick preparations to ensure caught fish are safely handled, the community embraces the playful spirit of the occurrence. It is a reflection of resilience and the human capacity to find happiness in unexpected moments. This embrace of the quirky and unusual adds a sprinkle of liveliness to the routine. From the unique tales of fishermen and their extraordinary catches to the simple pleasure of roaming freely in an environment that seems almost enchanted, Yoro remains a place where nature and humanity interplay. It reminds everyone that the world is full of surprises just waiting to be discovered. In the end, the phenomenon of raining fish serves as a marvel of nature that instills a sense of wonder and curiosity in those fortunate enough to witness it. It inspires respect for the natural world, appreciation for local culture, and invites humanity to remain open to life's strange and whimsical occurrences. Let the rain bring not just water, but also adventure, connection, and a touch of magic to those who find joy in the unusual. In the heart of California's Death Valley lies a remarkable and enigmatic phenomenon known as the Racetrack Playa. This dry lake bed, surrounded by the rugged mountains of the Mojave Desert, is famous for its seemingly impossible sailing stone. These stones weigh hundreds of pounds and are positioned in long trails etched into the sandy earth, leading many to ponder the mechanisms behind their mysterious journeys. For decades, visitors and scientists alike have been captivated by the sight of these stones. Positioned alone or in groups, the stones appear to have glided across the desert floor, leaving behind trails that wind like secret pathways in the sand. Some stones have made gentle curves, others harsh angles, and some trails stretch for several hundred feet, showcasing a journey whose origin is as ephemeral as the fleeting desert breeze. Imagine walking across Racetrack Playa, the heat radiating off the crackled earth underfoot, and suddenly spotting a large dark stone that has left a defined trail trailing behind it. What could have moved it? For a long time, theories ranged from extraterrestrial intervention to secretive human assistance. However, it took researchers many years to unlock the secrets of this natural mystery. The truth behind the sailing stones is both simple and complex. rooted in the natural elements of the environment. The climate in this part of California is harsh, with scorching temperatures in the summer and cold, windy nights in winter. This unpredictable weather plays a crucial role in the movement of the stones. During winter, the playa can become submerged with water after rain, forming a thin layer of ice as temperatures drop. As the sun rises and warms the icy surface, the ice begins to crack and break, creating intricate patterns that look like a shattered glass mosaic. This is where the magic happens. With the afternoon sun heating the ice and creating a slushy mixture, the strong desert winds begin to blow. As the wind picks up, it can push the ice raft along the ground, and with it, the stones that rest on top. Combined with the weight of the stones, this movement is just enough to leave behind the recognizable trails that have intrigued many. It's a beautiful synergy of nature's elements working together in ways that can initially appear otherworldly. One fascinating aspect of this phenomenon is the variety of shapes and sizes of the stones. Some are small and easily seen, while others can be hefty and robust, demanding attention. Each stone carries its own story, shaped by the environment, the wind, and the passage of time. As scientists have documented, some stones have moved only a few inches, while others have traveled over 1,500 feet. The paths they carve into the soft ground are unique to each stone, speaking volumes of their individual journeys. Another intriguing aspect is the community of researchers who have dedicated time and efforts to studying these stones. They set up time-lapse cameras and GPS systems to record the movements of the stones over time, building a detailed understanding of their behavior. The collaborative spirit among scientists, historians, and environmentalists fuels a constant evolution in our understanding of the natural world, pushing the limits of human curiosity against the backdrop of a timeless and ever-changing desert. Walking through Racetrack Playa, one can't help but feel a connection to the age-old mysteries of nature. Perhaps it is human instinct to search for answers, to untangle the threads of complexity that exist all around us. It evokes a sense of wonder, pushing boundaries and igniting imaginations. How can such a seemingly simple occurrence in nature reveal so much about the interconnectivity of climate, geology, and time? In a world where stones can sail across a barren landscape, one may take a moment to appreciate the subtleties of our environment. Each gust of wind, each change in temperature, and each stroke of rain contributes to these natural movements that speak of life's interconnected web. The sailing stones of Racetrack Playa remind us not only of the mysteries remaining in our world, but of the beauty and grace held within nature itself. As you explore this vast desert landscape, take the time to observe the stones and the trails preceding them. The connections between the elements are less about the stones themselves and more about the harmony created when they interact with their environment. In this fleeting moment, as you pause to appreciate the artistry of the trails in the sand, the story of movement, time, and nature unfolds before your very eyes, urging you to realize the rhythm of life that continues in the stillness of this extraordinary place. The sailing stones serve as a testament to nature's whimsy and the unpredictable ballet that happens just out of sight, waiting to be discovered by those curious enough to look. The Immovable Ladder of Jerusalem is a fascinating story that intertwines faith, history, and the complexity of human agreement. Located at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, one of the most revered sites in Christianity, this simple wooden ladder has remained in the same spot for centuries, untouched by the hands of time or changing circumstances. The ladder itself is unassuming, crafted from basic materials and showing signs of wear and tear. It leans against a wall of the church, a striking contrast to the ornate decorations and sacred artistry that adorns the surrounding environment. This seeming insignificance belies the immense historical and cultural significance it holds. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, located in the heart of Jerusalem, has been a pilgrimage destination for Christians since its construction in the 4th century. It is believed to be the site where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected, making it an essential landmark for those who wish to connect with their faith. Layers of history and layers of devotion have been woven into the very stones of this venerable church. However, the immovable ladder serves as a reminder of the extraordinary complexity surrounding the ownership and management of this sacred space. Over the centuries, the church has been cared for and controlled by various Christian denominations, including Catholics, Orthodox Christians, and Armenians, resulting in a unique and often contentious sharing of authority. The origins of the ladder's immobility stem from a long-standing agreement known as the status quo. This arrangement, established in 1852, was designed to maintain peace among the different factions that claim rights to various parts of the church. The status quo covers every aspect of how the church is to be maintained, from the time of services to the use of specific spaces, ensuring that no single denomination can claim exclusive rights. The ladder, left in its place as a result of this agreement, symbolizes the intricate balance of power and the delicate harmony that has been maintained in this sacred space. While it may seem trivial to some, the agreement's implications highlight the lengths to which different groups will go to protect their traditions and beliefs. At first glance, a simple wooden ladder might not stir deep contemplation. It doesn't boast intricate carvings or historical artistry like the rest of the church, yet it has become a symbol of perseverance and coexistence amid diverging beliefs. People of faith from around the world visit this site, and many pause to consider the significance of the ladder and what it represents in terms of faith and community. Imagine standing in the bustling heart of Jerusalem, where the sounds of prayer and footsteps mix with the scents of spices from nearby markets. As you approach the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the atmosphere thickens with reverence. Pilgrims and tourists alike share this sacred ground, each with personal stories and beliefs coming together in this shared space. As you draw closer, your eye catches the ladder leaning against a wall, perhaps initially overlooked among the grandeur of the church. Yet, it captures your attention for a moment longer. This simple structure has been witness to countless prayers, moments of reflection, and the ebb and flow of history itself. The ladder may seem to represent an inanimate object, but it speaks volumes about faith, devotion, and unity. The church is home to many significant and revered sites, each marked by deep historical meaning. Within its walls lies the stone of anointing, where Jesus' body was prepared for burial, and the edicule, believed to be the tomb of Christ. These elements contribute to the emotional weight that the church carries, attracting individuals yearning for a connection to something greater. Throughout the centuries, scholars, theologians, and ordinary people alike have reflected on the stories held within these stone walls. The immovable ladder has become part of that narrative. It embodies the spirit of compromise, reminding us that sometimes the most profound truths can be found in simplicity. Each year, thousands of visitors come to glimpse the ladder and contemplate its meaning. It is a conversation starter, a point of curiosity amidst the more majestic elements of the church. People marvel at the fact that something so ordinary can carry so much significance. Why is it left there? Why has no one moved it? The answer lies not only in the terms of the status quo, but also in the shared commitment to preserving peace among diverse religious groups. It prompts reflection on the value of cooperation, respect, and understanding, echoing beyond the walls of Jerusalem to touch the hearts of people everywhere. As the years continue to unfold, the immovable ladder remains a testament to the enduring strength of tradition and unity, reminding us that the simplest of objects can have lasting effects on collective memory and identity. It encourages contemplation on how we can nurture our shared spaces in life, bridge divides, and appreciate the beauty of coexistence. So the wooden ladder stays, watching the world go by, a silent guardian of history, faith, and the power of gentle resolution among people. Octopuses are truly remarkable creatures, captivating the imagination with their unique biology and intriguing behavior. One of the most fascinating aspects of these cephalopods is their circulatory system, which includes not one, but 3 hearts. This peculiarity is an essential adaptation that supports their life in the ocean. Let's take a closer look at how these hearts function. 2 of the hearts are dedicated to pumping blood to the gills, where oxygen is absorbed from the water. The 3rd heart takes on the crucial task of circulating oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. This efficient system ensures that octopuses can thrive in a variety of environments, from shallow coastal waters to the deep sea. Understanding the role of the hearts sheds light on why octopuses possess blue blood. Unlike humans and many other animals that have iron-based hemoglobin in their blood, octopuses utilize a copper-rich protein called hemocyanin. This protein is more efficient at transporting oxygen in cold and low-oxygen environments. The presence of copper gives their blood a striking blue hue, a feature that is unique to a few other invertebrates as well. The 3-heart system and blue blood are not just fascinating facts. They play a vital role in the octopus's survival. The octopus is a highly active predator, known for its intelligence and agility. With 3 hearts in operation, it can maintain a high metabolic rate, allowing it to engage in activities that require quick bursts of energy, like escaping predators or capturing prey. Additionally, the octopus's unique cardiovascular adaptations suit its environment perfectly. The deep ocean, where many octopuses dwell, often presents challenges such as fluctuating temperatures and varying levels of oxygen. Their circulatory system allows them to be versatile hunters, able to navigate these challenges with ease. Octopuses also exhibit extraordinary flexibility and agility, thanks in part to their muscular hydrostat structure. Imagine their arms, which are lined with thousands of sensitive suckers, moving fluidly through the water. With 3 hearts supporting their active lifestyle, these creatures can maneuver through tight spaces and react quickly to threats or opportunities in their environment. Moreover, the intelligence of octopuses adds another layer to their fascinating biology. They demonstrate problem-solving skills, the ability to learn through observation, and even the capacity for play. This cognitive prowess is paired seamlessly with their physical adaptations, setting them apart from many other marine animals. This coordination between their unique circulatory system and their sophisticated nervous system exemplifies the octopus's evolutionary success. Researchers are still uncovering the mysteries of their capabilities, and every discovery reveals more about these enigmatic beings. As we delve deeper into the world of octopuses, we come across their incredible camouflage abilities. With specialized skin cells that can change color and texture, octopuses blend seamlessly into their surroundings. This remarkable skill is enhanced by their ability to remain calm under pressure, allowing them to evade predators effectively. It's almost as if they possess a superpower, allowing them to adapt visually to their environment, while their 3 hearts keep them energized and alert. Alongside their mesmerizing adaptations, Octopuses also play an essential role in marine ecosystems. They serve as both predator and prey, maintaining the balance of their oceanic habitats. Their presence is a testament to the complexity of life beneath the waves, reminding us of the interconnectedness of all living things. The study of octopuses extends beyond biology. It offers insights into the evolution of intelligence and adaptability in non-mammalian species. Researchers are constantly exploring how these creatures develop their complex behaviors and relationships with their environment. Every detail, from their 3 hearts to their blue blood, contributes to the broader narrative of life on Earth. Exploring the depths of the oceans introduces us to countless wonders, and the octopus stands out as a symbol of the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. These creatures remind us that science is full of surprises, and that nature has crafted a diverse array of life forms, each with unique adaptations that allow them to thrive. In the end, the octopus, its 3 hearts, blue blood, and sharp intelligence, serves as a brilliant example of survival and adaptation. Understanding their biology deepens our appreciation for these amazing animals and the intricate systems that support life in our oceans. The more we learn about the octopus, the more we realize that the mysteries of the natural world are boundless, with each exploration revealing something new and captivating. So, as we admire the beauty and complexity of these marine wonders, we not only celebrate the octopus, but also the scientific journey that continues to unveil the secrets of our planet's incredible biodiversity. Lake Natron, nestled in northern Tanzania near the border with Kenya, is one of the most extraordinary and surreal bodies of water on our planet. Its striking red hue, due to the high salt and mineral content, along with the presence of certain microscopic organisms, creates a landscape that looks almost otherworldly. However, the beauty of Lake Natron belies an eerie reality. The waters of this lake have a supernatural ability to petrify its unfortunate visitors. Due to its unique characteristics, Lake Natron is filled with highly alkaline water, with a pH that can reach as high as 12.5. This extreme alkalinity is a result of volcanic activity in the area, particularly from the nearby Old Dohrnii Lengai volcano, which introduces sodium carbonate and other minerals into the lake. The surface of Lake Natron is often covered in a crust of salt, making it appear almost like a frozen expanse despite being liquid. Many animals that find themselves in the lake's waters, often seeking refuge or becoming disoriented, can't escape the harsh conditions. The lake is a graveyard for birds, particularly flamingos, who are drawn to the area for its breeding grounds. However, when they unintentionally plunge into the water, the consequences can be dire. The high levels of sodium carbonate in Lake Natron are not just a minor inconvenience, they can lead to a remarkable transformation. When an animal falls into the lake, the process begins almost instantaneously. The high alkalinity acts rapidly, causing the soft tissues of their bodies to break down while simultaneously mineralizing the remaining structure. What emerges is a ghostly form, a statue-like silhouette that seems frozen in time. These transformed creatures are often photographed, appearing as though they have been trapped in a surreal moment, embodying a haunting beauty that fascinates many. The transformation doesn't discriminate. Birds, bats, and other small creatures that stray too close to the lake can all meet this fate. The eerie remains tell a story of nature's harsh realities, juxtaposed against the stunning scenery that surrounds the lake. The desaturated colors and the stark landscape contribute to the otherworldliness of the setting, creating an almost dreamlike experience for those who are fortunate enough to witness it. Interestingly, despite its treacherous reputation, Lake Natron is also a vital habitat for a variety of wildlife. The lake serves as a breeding ground for flamingos, providing essential nutrients and a safe environment for the next generation of these elegant birds. While the adults may have to navigate the dangers of the waters, the ecosystem surrounding the lake thrives, showcasing the delicate balance of life and death that exists within nature. Visitors to Lake Natron often describe a sense of wonder mixed with respect for the raw power of the environment. Standing near its shoreline, one cannot help but feel a profound connection to the cycles of life. The lake is a reminder of nature's unpredictable nature and serves as a testament to resilience, both of the surrounding ecosystems and of the creatures that inhabit them. Artists and photographers are increasingly drawn to Lake Natron, capturing its eerie beauty and the stories embedded in its waters. The petrified animals become more than just remnants of their vibrant pasts. They symbolize the fragility of life in the face of powerful natural forces. The juxtaposition of life, thriving and perishing, simultaneously paints a vivid picture of the natural world's complexity. While tourists are often captivated by Lake Natron's haunting allure, it is vital to approach it with caution and respect. The lake's beauty is matched by its dangers, and understanding its ecology is paramount for appreciating this unique environment. Conservation efforts are also essential, ensuring that the delicate balance of life continues and that future generations can experience the mystique of Lake Natron. In exploring Lake Natron, one can delve into the mysteries of life, death, and the striking phenomena that nature has to offer. The lake's petrifying waters serve as a profound reminder of the forces shaping our world, as well as an invitation to reflect on our place within the intricate web of existence. Ultimately, Lake Natron is a celebration of nature's power, creativity, and paradox, leaving visitors with memories that will linger long after they leave its shores. This remarkable place teaches us about the extreme conditions under which life can flourish and the delicate salt-crusted landscape standing testament to the enduring cycle of life.